this working right now? Am I live? Am I live? Somebody let me know if I'm live. Did they somehow reverse my strikes? There's no way. There's no way. There's no one in here. I'm not live.
Yes, you are.
You can see me live? No, you can't. How did this happen? Oh my God, there's no way. YouTube screwed up. I got 2 strikes for that Trump rally shit. Oh my God, you're in the room. Oh, this is gonna be a game changer now. I didn't realize I was back on live. I don't know how this works. I got 2 strikes for the Trump rally. 2. How did this work? I'm so blown away right now. Oh my God. Babe, it works. So the Trump rally, right? I go to the Trump rally, and what happened was, I guess while recording someone else's speech, maybe Trump, someone said something about the voting scandal. And they took my videos down and gave me strikes because of what they said was voting misinformation or something. But I wrote YouTube back to back to back and had my lawyer call and all this other crap. And I don't know how I'm on live right now, but apparently they reversed the decision. I'll make the clip, the thumbnail of this video. Yeah, Jerry, I did get the tattoo. I couldn't open the attachment though. You might want to try to send it again. KMM, I don't think Oreo vandalized Joe's car. I actually just posted a video of what happened to Joe's car. So if you don't want misinformation in the chat, right? If you don't want misinformation in the chat, go see my last posted video of what Joe actually did. What happened, what I believe happened, because we can't see Joe's face or the woman that's in the car with him. He was reading a chat from Oreo, right? Driving. All of a sudden, reads another chat from Darlene, who sends a $5 super chat. $5 super chat from Darlene. And he's driving. All of a sudden, boom! Green screen. That's it. Everything's all zappy and all over the place. And hey, listen, man, that's the downfall of trying to run a live show and read your chat while you're driving a vehicle doing 40 miles an hour down a road. Shouldn't do that. But yeah, KMM, listen, Oreo didn't vandalize Joe's car. Actually, he was reading a chat from Oreo, and Oreo was making fun of somebody, and karma is a bitch. When you abuse people and you make fun of people and you do things at someone else's expense, this is the kind of shit that happens in your life. So do I feel bad? Nope, not at all. I know Joe's viewers are so fucking brainwashed, they're going to buy him a new car anyway, because he didn't make enough money off the convoy, right? Or 76. Let's not forget he hung out in a camp and supported pedophiles. So let's not forget that. So this is karma, Joe. And I can't believe I'm on fucking live right now. Thanks, YouTube, for screwing something up. This is amazing. I appreciate it. Or you just realized that my First Amendment rights were violated of freedom of press. Press means I was recording somebody else doing their speech, and you guys blamed me for it. Meanwhile, RSBN and CNN and NSBN and NBC and all these other places, they can put whatever they want on YouTube, and you guys don't take their channel down because they're what? Mainstream media? And then your crap is getting a lot tighter too, I hear, YouTube. So, guys, what we're going to start doing now is we're going to start putting my Rumble channel up and advertising my Rumble channel. So that way, oh no, I don't, nope, I don't have a driver's license, got DUI. What else would you like to know? If you go back 5 months ago till today, I say it a lot. It's funny that you bring that up. But you want to see something cool? I do have a dope new truck. Even though, hold on, let's see. Let's see if I could put this on here without, right there. That's the truck right there. Yeah. See, I might not have a driver's license, but I got a nice new truck. And then there's my girl's Honda Civic that's sitting next to it. It's me and Jen's truck. See, we're a pair. We're inseparable. You can't drive us apart. And we work together. So for another year or so, I'll be having her drive the truck. If there's an emergency, for whatever reason, I'll drive the truck. Like, say, the world's falling apart and laws don't matter anymore, I'll drive the truck. But until then, what else do we got here? Jerry, see, it's not very uncommon, guys. A lot of people get DUIs because they go have fun at a bar, they have 2 drinks, right? And then they go to drive home, and a cop's waiting outside the bar to wait for you to leave to check you for a brake light out or whatever the hell it is. So, what else we got in here? Hey, what's up? I'm so happy to see you guys. Look at this. We got new faces and everything. Jen, Jerry says hi.
Yes, I said hi to
I don't know why I started the live. I mean, I just wanted to try it out and see if it worked. But it's actually working.
Yes, I know.
But it's not supposed to.
56 people in there.
Well, 49 according to mine.
Says 56.
Well, I don't believe it's really working because nobody's liking this, so. Oh well. I'm back, bitches. Oh man, this is going to be a shit show. Now that I can go live, we can go do some stuff. I'm thinking about demonetizing my channel, guys. So no more commercials and partnership with YouTube. I'd like to end that soon. We're going to start pushing Rumble. The Rumble, the TikTok channel, all my other outlets that you can reach me on. I might even try to do a link tree, so that way you guys will have all the links. I might redo the whole thing and everything. What's up, Scott? Scott, wait a minute. I got to look around my house. Scott's here. Make sure Scott's not in the damn closet or something. He's always in the back seat of my damn car.
Hey, Christine.
All right, Scott's not here. Good. What's up, Christine? I just got that email from Jim a little while ago. You guys want to see some shit? I don't think you can see this, but let's see. There's Jen sitting over there. Can you see that? Hold on. I found this metal detecting. It's German. Come on with it. It ain't gonna work. You know why? Because I want it to. Nope. Anyway, it's like a 2-cent piece from Germany. I found it the other day. It's like from the 40s. Thought it was fun. Show you guys. So let's talk. Jim got attacked in the chat room last night because he said what he saw on Joe's live stream. Well, I just put it back up. So now Jim has a safe place to come and discuss it, what happened, because we all saw, if you guys were watching Joe, I got alerted to Joe got in an accident. So I immediately jumped on his channel, screen record up. Let's record what happened, Joe, because we know how Joe likes to twist the story and play the simp card, right? Everyone feel bad. I wasn't doing anything wrong. I had nothing to do with 1776. I didn't support any pedophiles. We didn't hide the fact that he was in the camp. We never did that. Right. All the friggin' videos disappear all of a sudden out of that. So he lied to the cops, probably. Yeah, of course. I have the video up so the cops can check it. You guys just let me know the town. I'll make sure I call and let them know. Since he likes to flood the police hotlines, I might just talk to him too. I'm sorry to hear that though, Jim. You're safe in here, buddy. Anybody attacks you, I'll blast them right out the chat room.
Hey, Jim.
I love you, Christine. I love you too, Jim. Jen says hi. She said hi. I can't believe I started a live. This is crazy. I didn't think the live was going to work. Oh, look, I'm even dressed for it on accident. Let's go, Brandon. In actuality, let's go, every politician. Get the fuck out of the way, man. Jerry, what's Jen's email? I don't know if you have a private email yet. All right, so Jen's got to set up her own like social media email that we can get people to talk to her. In the chats and all that stuff's already a crazy issue because people just don't act right. But we know that already. So, you guys haven't seen me in a minute because I thought for some reason when I tried to go live like the last 4 times, it wouldn't let me. And then I bitched and complained to YouTube because they violated my rights. And then I had my lawyer call YouTube legal department. And that was a big runaround. And they tried to say that it never happened. And my videos disappeared. And all of a sudden, now I'm live. So apparently the squeaky bolt gets the grease, right? I know. Sometimes you just got to be a dickhead. And you got to keep being a dickhead to get what you need. Because people don't want to do what they're supposed to do. You know? Hey, babe, how many times we go to McDonald's and they just can't get it right?
Oh, like every time.
$15 an hour. They can't put a fucking hamburger on a bun with a couple pickles and shit.
No.
They can't do it right.
No.
That's our society today, guys. Woke. People are woke and they don't want to wake up. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but it makes total sense to me. Ugh. Damn it, now I'm committed to a freaking live that I don't want to do right now. I just wanted to see if it worked. So, honestly, I don't know what to say for the rest of this live. Probably going to get going. It's good to see all of you, though, for a little bit. Jerry, try to send, he's going to lie to insurance. Probably. I bet. I mean, that's Joe's MO. And Taco Joe, if you do want to go there, keep in mind, Jen was recording us one night while we were hanging out by the campfire at New Jersey. So just be careful what you say about me, buddy. All right, I am going to get going, though. Joe, that was an absolute promise. That was a promise. I do have the footage. I'll put it up. I like your accident. I'm putting that accident scene up because I don't like liars. And I still have the video, so I could put on a whole bunch of stuff. Skater dude, what's up, man? Jack Straw, I am alive. I'm doing amazing. I'm packing up a whole bunch of stuff because we'll be moving out of this place in October. Where we are going next is a secret. Can't tell you guys yet. It's a total secret. Even to me. I have no fucking clue yet. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun ride. We're just trying to work and save money because I didn't know I can go live. So now that I know I can go live, game changer. Now we're gonna do some stuff. Not really. I'm resurrected. Jack Straw, do I know where Xfoot is? No. If you type in telescope Xfoot, there's an active search going on right now currently for him. Thank you guys. Yeah, I will see you later. I don't know. There's nothing really to talk about right now. I've been resurrected. It's too fucking funny, skater dude. Yeah, so I'm just gonna it to death if I stay on here because there's nothing to talk about. Actually, yes, there's a couple. Rest in peace, Sonny Barger. Pray for the victims of the hurricane. I would love to go down there and help out, but the truck is not fine-tuned enough for a fucking 15-hour ride down to the west coast of Florida. I support anybody that's going down there and trying to help. Please get your stuff together if you do go to Florida. I talked to a couple people, like Brian and a bunch of other guys that are down in Florida that I've been talking to through the convoy for a while, and they all say the same thing. Places to find to stay are very hard. Gas is extremely hard to find. If you have a tanker truck with gas and you want to charge like a normal human being price and not upcharge and do all that crazy gouging shit, if you want to go down and actually help people, take your tanker truck full of gas, drive it down to Florida, and help people out with some gas. That's what I say. I think that all the people that pulled together to help out the convoy for a good cause could absolutely come together in their neighborhoods and find a semi-truck to fill to send down to Florida help, because we all know FEMA's going to do shit. So fuck FEMA, fuck the government. Don't rely on them. Help your brothers and sisters out down in Florida. Pack a truck up like you guys did for TPC, the 6 semi trucks you filled with fucking donations. Pack your neighborhoods up. Go meet up at the municipal building or something and fill a fucking semi trailer full of it. Go to Costco and buy half an aisle of stuff. You know, everything that the truckers needed, these people are going to need. They're also going to need temporary housing. So maybe somebody can come up with a brilliant idea to buy a bunch of shipping containers or something and start converting them into little tiny homes. Maybe make a little village of tiny homes. You're telling me there's people out there that don't have the skills and don't have the resources to do this? If there are and you're not doing anything, fuck you. Because if I had money, I'd be helping them out right now. I don't have anything. So, what is this now? Come to Blair County. I did send it to you again. Okay, cool. My brother's in New Jersey right now visiting family. Asbury Park, that's not that far away. That's down probably about an hour. Thank you, Christine. There's a lot I would do, guys. I'm not an evil person. I don't know. You guys saw an evil side of me down in D.C. because when I believe in something and I'm going 100%, I'm going to go 100% at it. And if I'm trying to get rid of a pedophile supporting fake patriot, fake Christian group off the lawn of the Capitol because they're making the rest of the patriots look like shit, that's what I'm going to do then. Right now, I don't know. I'm in transition. I'd like to go help out hurricane victims and stuff, but I don't have the resources to do that. So I have all the tools. I just don't have the resources financially and all that. Everyone show your love and support Joe. Sorry. Yeah, no, not at all. Don't support Joe and his reckless actions. That was reckless driving, careless driving. He was reading his phone while he was driving a vehicle at 40 miles an hour down the road and slammed the back of a Jeep. That was clearly stopping in his video. If you guys go back to my video, the last one I posted, you can actually see what he was doing. He read a chat from Oreo, which he was making fun of somebody or putting somebody down or whatever. And then the next one was a super chat, of course, because somebody had to send a super chat to Joe to get his attention. And then all of a sudden, bam, Darlene, you can thank yourself for that. He was reading your chat. Darlene. It's clear on the video. You can hear it.
You can clearly see the lights.
You can watch the Jeep brake lights for like, a good, probably what, eighth of a mile or something. Jerry's from Highlands. Awesome, man. What's up, J-Dog's in the house?
Hey, J-Dog.
Jim, I don't doubt it, man. I know you and Christine have a heart of gold. I love you guys. Like, honestly, that truck out there is basically rolling around right now because of your help. You got new tires for it. If it wasn't for that, that thing would still be sitting in the driveway somewhere probably. Yeah, because I don't think you guys understand. We're not, you were getting attacked because Joe's lying. Well, Jim, that video I just posted up proves everything that you were saying. It's Joe's fault, number one. He was reading. That's why he took the video down. So he can be like, oh, no, I didn't do anything wrong.
Lie to the insurance company.
Listen, it's just like Carl Santon, okay? When LARPing Joe was in the fucking lawn, right? And he's like, I didn't do anything wrong. He's telling people to flood the police line. Yeah, Joe would be charged on the incident. I hope he does. I hope he actually gets a ticket for lying about a accident too. That's perjury, isn't it? Perjury? Yeah, perjury. Lying on an official police report. Joe, you know the law. I know the law too. I just don't know all the stupid codes you do because I don't chase ambulances for footage.
Rick, I agree. They should be wondering if the person
Who's that?
running him. Rick said that there's no zero support for the people he hit.
I don't see a Rick. Zero support for the people he hit. Yeah, well, there should be GoFundMe for the people he hit to replace that nice Jeep they had and get rid of Joe's shitbox, whatever the hell he was. It's like he pulled an Oreo move. Wreck the vehicle so somebody else buys you a new one. I've been waiting for Joe to wreck a vehicle forever because you can't drive around that much and not get hit by some idiot. I thought he was going to get hit by a drunk driver, reckless driver. I didn't think he was going to actually be the one to do the accident, but that does come with the territory. If you're trying to drive a vehicle down the road and you're reading texts and you're like, oh, yeah, awesome, I got more money. Yeah, I got more money, guys. Thank you so, bam. Hey, man, that's what happens. That's what happens.
That's why you read
Listen,
chat while I drive.
I'm telling you, that's why I read chat when Jen's driving the car, because I don't want her crashing. She doesn't need to be looking at anything. Yeah, actually, Jim, see, it's just a lot of people are blind. They get like fixated and like starstruck on like first responder because he talks to people like I'm talking to you guys in chat. Not everybody does that. A lot of people don't talk to everybody in chat, and they'll only say people's names that do super chats or like regulars in the room or mods. So you got to be understanding this is how Joe runs his game. So in order to be important to Joe, you need to send a $5 super chat, and that gets you a $30,000 lawsuit.
Christine's right though. You would have been yelling for me to stop.
Yes, I would. I'm always watching the road. So whoever's in the car with him, what the hell are they doing? Both of them totally distracted to where nobody even saw. It had to have been at least 3 to 4 seconds that you can count. 1, 2, 3, boom. No one was watching at all. It's the craziest crap ever. And the only reason I'm talking about this much is because I know Joe's going to lie about it. And then I heard he deleted this video. So I put the video back up for you, buddy. I put the video back up for you just so that way we can get the facts straight, because you know how I like to get the facts straight. Drove all the way to D.C. to talk to Santa, and Santa's sour little coward ass, right? He wouldn't even talk. He's such a coward. He wouldn't even confront me and talk to me about anything. He chose to take his own platform on it. Oh no, guys, I'm only going to preach to the people who look into me and who believe in me. I'm only going to talk to those people. I'm not going to talk to any of these other people out in the world. Their opinion doesn't matter.
10 seconds.
What happened?
They counted to 10 seconds.
10 seconds. All right. Yeah, he'll wreck again. And listen, man, Golden Chariot, Dom, you know I love you both. Oh. Dom, your shirt, just so you know, Squirrels left it here for you. Apparently he left it with them or something. But I do have your shirt, so if you're looking for your blue shirt, Golden Chariot, it's over here in New Jersey. Along with your sunglasses too. The John Deere, right? John Deere glasses? The John Deere glasses I got too. So Info Warrior, I'm not sure what you're talking about. I'm going to get rid of that comment just for you, because
I already deleted one of their comments.
now if you do this again, it seems like you're trying to start trouble. Now keep in mind, we don't do drugs, me and Jen. Okay, we don't do any drugs. I'll have an occasional drink every once in a while, but we do no meth, no cocaine, no heroin, none of that shit at all. Trust me, my heart would explode. You know why? Because this right here, this hole, is from when I had a lung collapse. I had a spontaneous pneumothorax, it's called. That's where my lung just went, couldn't breathe. It was amazing. I went to the hospital. They had to stick a tube in my chest, blow my lung up. And I have AFib. So, acute AFib. So it happens every once in a while. So now here's what happens if I do meth or cocaine or heroin. I die, or I feel like I'm going to die, or in here, I'm going to die. So why the fuck take a risk, man? Especially after not partying for so many years. I didn't have to party down at the convoy. I didn't have to party anywhere. I got up every day early. I filmed. I did what I was supposed to do. I'm a highly motivated individual. If you don't believe that, you can go fuck yourself. I really don't care about your opinion. I'm not doing the live, particularly for that one person out there who thinks I do meth. This is what I got for you. A whole lot of this, right? And zero fucks.
They're saying nobody said you did drugs.
This guy.
A blanket statement that those on meth are hyper alert.
Okay, well, why bring that up? I mean, that's just an odd thing to start talking about. Especially when it surrounds our whole convoy thing and everybody that's apparently awake at hours that no one else is awake, everyone's on meth or drugs. So I just wanted to address that since it just keeps coming up. Um, what else we got in here? I was gonna get off, but Freedom Ninja, I cannot believe I'm live, dude. You guys saw. Remember when I texted you? I think I texted you. I texted you that screenshot I took about the 2 strikes and misinformation for voters or whatever the fuck it was. I started screaming at YouTube. I demanded to talk to people. Got in touch with their legal department. Sent my lawyer after them. I really do have a fucking lawyer. Actually, Jen has how many lawyers? 1 or 2? You have 2. I got 2 lawyers too. I have a defense attorney and I have a civil rights attorney.
My
So
lawyer's a shark.
her lawyer is a fucking shark. So is mine, though.
Yeah.
I gotta say, man, my lawyer, DeMarco, man, you are a fucking shark. So, yeah. What else we got? All right.
Hey, Freedom Ninja.
Let's stay away from the conversation of drugs, okay? Number 1, anyone in the chat who may be an ex-addict might get triggered by these things, okay? You guys talk about things enough and people just maybe go out and buy a bag. So let's just not talk about drugs in the chat. I would really appreciate it because it triggers me because I'm so fucking tired of hearing that shit. And if you guys want to know how Red Squirrel lost his teeth, I have a whole video on that in my library also where I met the man down in South Jersey who shot Red's fucking teeth out with a BB gun.
I met him too.
Jen saw him too.
Yep.
Skater dude and Jim, listen, I started figuring it out. Ready? You're never going to convince anybody through chat. Never going to convince them. They have to see it and hear it with their own ears and eyes. And, you know, if they don't, like people that watch Ant's channel just watch Ant's channel apparently because they don't watch anybody else's channel for facts. They just watch that kid Ant's channel or whatever the fuck his name is. The same with everybody else. The supporters of the people that go into other chats. So my supporters like Jim or Jerry or Freedom Ninja or whatever. My supporters, listen, I got no problem with nobody except those 1776 motherfuckers. If they supported 1776 and they were advocating for them and pushing for donations and living in the camp with pedophiles, go fuck yourself. A couple of you that got out and we started talking and explained yourselves, and then you understand now the lock they had on you. Like there's a couple people that I forgive, man. Like Screamin' Steve. I love Screamin' Steve. Steve Horn was one of my friends at the convoy. I never had a problem with you, Steve. I know what you think I did was evil. I know how you think, and I'm not putting it against you, bro. Like, you're completely right. I had to flip my shit and be a crazy dude down in D.C. because it worked. It worked. As much as 1776 will deny it, what me, AP, Scott, Lori, and the Squirrels did, and Whistle Girl and Bike Tifa, and whoever else helped out, listen, all it proved was one thing, that if you have a good enough cause, everybody can come together. Everyone. That little tiny suicide group, right? Suicide Squad that we had, that proved one point. The people that you outcasted, that told you, that said they weren't good enough for your little Christian, fake patriot group, all the people that you outcasted, they all came together. That means they'd rather come together and not hate each other than to be with you. That's what that means. Everyone else would rather stay away from you and come together on their own than to fuck with 76. No one came to support you. Your 500 trucks that X-Ray said was coming never came. You know what? There was just trucks parked on the national lawn. Where were you guys? Where were your trucks? Where are you guys? Now, they do that all the time. I mean, where the fuck are you guys? Where are you supporting that? Why wasn't there 5,000 of your friends from 76 down there waving flags? Whoa, we support you. Come on, man. You guys understand that nothing is going to happen in this country until everyone comes together. Not just the right all together, not just the left all together, not just extreme left and extreme right. It's got to be everybody comes to fucking together because we're all tired of this shit. You guys tired of paying high gas prices? Come together. Talk about it. If you guys are just pissed off because that motherfucker got green hair and you don't like people with green hair, stay the fuck home. You're already an asshole. Just stay home. You're already going to judge somebody on the color of their fucking hair and consider them a bad person. Just stay home. Just don't be a problem in society. Stay the fuck home. That's what you should be doing. They were embarrassed about all the trucks eating breakfast in David's mother's house. I don't know, Jack. But yeah, so yeah, of course. Well, they did all turn on each other. Do you know why? Because here's the thing. They turned on each other because mostly what I can see right here, the chat. Right here. The chat. That mostly screwed everything up. The chat and then people wanting to get that clout. I want to be fucking famous. Look at me. This is how legends are made. Ba, ba, ba. Fuck you, you idiot. You're doing it just to try to get famous. You want to get attention, bro. That's it. You weren't doing shit. Basically, we went to what? Why did we go to that pizza place? Why did you bring me to the pizza place, bro? You know, I had no idea why we went to Comet Pizza. I didn't know what it was. He said, I want to get pizza from this place. It's famous. I said, fuck it. Let's go. Telescope brought me to a famous pizza place in New York where Spider-Man was made. I'm fucking naive to this shit. I don't know all this crazy conspiracies and stuff. So when he brought me to Comet, we started having a conversation about what happened at Comet. Right there at Comet. That's when I learned about the pedophile shit. I had no idea. And then when we got kicked out, it was expected. I expected after what happened and the guys didn't like us filming. Of course we're going to get kicked out. That idiot set everybody up for failure. That's all he tried to do. And I just wasn't stupid enough to fall for it. I wasn't going to fall for the rhetoric. I'm not going to go back and forth with a fucking buffoon. You're a fucking ape, dude. No one cares about the dumb conspiracies going on in your head. Do yourself a favor. Be like a light switch. Just shut the fuck off. Just shut it off. That's it. Shut it off. Find something else you're better at. I don't know. Like stealing people's footage. And then trying to make like a video about how, oh my God, look at this big conspiracy thing right here. Guys, look at it. You don't see it? You don't see the crazy shit I see? Oh, look at the dragons. Oh, look at the purple wall. Oh, I took too much fucking acid. That's basically you, dude. You do that crazy, stupid, nervous laugh. And then when everyone knows you're scared as shit because you're like, I'm not even scared, guys. I'm not even scared. I'm just gonna pack up my stuff and I'm gonna run back to my van because I'm not scared. I'm just fuck these guys, man. Look, yeah, officers, I'm good, officers. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'm good. Thanks. Do you want to drive me home too? Yeah, can you drive me back to my mom's house? Thanks, man. Thanks, please. And then I'll give you all the footage you want. Yeah, just drop the charges on me. Come on. Tell me that ain't fucking him. Every video. Or he's like high as fuck on something, man. He wants to talk about people being on drugs. I mean, I've never seen a schizophrenic, paranoid, crazy person like that in my life. Ooh. I need a cigarette after that. That was fun. I don't know, guys. Who else is in the room? It's not like I'm not reading the chat, but yeah, thank you, Freedom Ninja. I literally, once I go off on my tangent like that, I have no clue what's going on in the chat. All about freedom. Yes, he is extremely manic. Listen, there are freaking psychological problems that some people have that are displayed completely on YouTube. And now, if you guys have any background in psychology or kind of any understanding of like how people are social with each other and interact with each other, facial expressions, body language, things like that. If you guys are, what the hell? Oh my God, that's get rid of that whole entire thing.
I got rid of them.
Wow, that is absolutely disgusting. All right, we're not going to even say that name. That was disgusting. Don't you ever name your name that. That's just a good way to get on an FBI hit list. So, I don't know what's going on. I need a cigarette. I went on a tangent, and I forgot I was supposed to get off of YouTube. Is that it? We got to go get cigarettes?
Just do your thing there because they're talking to you.
Nobody's talking to me.
No, they are.
I move at the end of the month. Well, I'm gonna probably move before that. My thing right now is I gotta see how I'm gonna fit. I gotta figure out how to get a trailer because I gotta throw all my tools on a trailer. I'm thinking about going south this winter, get some work together. There's a lot going on. There's gonna be towns and communities that need to be rebuilt down south. So I'm a contractor. Can you tell us? Um, what is that? Yeah, that was. Um, mm, Heavy Dirty Soul. What's up, bud? What else we got here? I am trying to get the hell out of Jersey, Jerry. No more Jersey. I'm tired of Jersey. I'm gonna have to end up being like Florida Jersey J or something. See now, listen. I want to also remind you guys of something. Since I haven't been on live, actually, since I've been home after the squirrels left, and they went down and they messed with Ant. That was the last. That was like the last thing I seen. Really, I did catch like a couple little things here and there. I get notifications when I'm taking a crap or something, man. I'll throw on one of the videos for a minute, but honestly, I don't follow anybody anymore. I don't care what Oreo or Scott or anybody's doing, to be honest with you. I don't care who has a problem with who. It's like fucking days of our lives, and I'm not going to be a part of it. All I wanted to do was get out the fact if there's evidence that proves somebody's fucking lying, I'm going to put it out there if I caught it. So that's where I'm at right now. The whole video was a test. This was all a test. I didn't think this was actually going to work. Jerry, I do too, man. I hope we meet up again too. Jersey J's opposite day. I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna get off. No, he doesn't. Sticks and stones. Yeah, I don't let any of that shit hurt me, man. It's like a duck. I just let that shit roll off my back. I used to have like a reactionary videos to it, like, oh my god, I'm gonna flip out. I'm gonna go kill somebody. Dude, I'm not doing any of that no more. I really don't care. It's fucking. It's all YouTube shit, man. It's. Oh. Freedom Ninja started making videos. Can you please put your link up? I love you, Chelsea. I stayed at your house. You were hospitable to me. Like every time we ever interacted at the lot in Hagerstown, I never had a problem with you. You were very. If I ever had an issue, you would come and have my six. I absolutely adore you. You have a right to your opinion. You speak the truth, and I absolutely support you. I support you, Freedom Ninja.
I do too.
I listen. I listen, and Jen does too. There's other people out there that are gonna blow your fucking mind, right? Like AP. Okay, I don't like what AP does. I don't. But you gotta respect the fact that she's really fucking good at what she does. So in the end, okay. Let's say AP is on her side, okay? She's far left, all right? And there's far right people that were in the Suicide Squad. If they came together once, it's possible that everybody can put their differences aside again and be like, listen, man, some shit was said. I was going off of what they said, and I didn't understand. And the word sorry can come out of anybody's fucking mouth at any time. And when shit hits the fan and we need each other, guess what? I trust AP to get a job done. I know she can get the job done. I know she can get in your fucking head. So, absolutely, I'd work with AP again. The squirrels, do you know why I love the squirrels so much? Do you know why? Because they're fucking dedicated to whatever they do. And you guys might think it's just for like YouTube or just for donos or whatever it is. You guys can think whatever the fuck you want. You're entitled to it. That's the whole point of being a fucking U.S. citizen. You can have your own opinion. And opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got one. And they stink. So you can have all the opinions you want about whoever you want. The thing is, if you don't know these people personally, you didn't live with them, they didn't stand up next to you while you were fighting for something. If you don't have that personally in your life, then you can't say shit that matters to any of us. So there's a lot of reasons why I liked a lot of people, okay? I never liked Scott. I thought he was a two-faced bitch. But I never had a problem with Lori. I don't know what's happened in between me leaving the area and now. I don't know what's happened. I don't follow any of that. I don't follow the drama. I turn it off. If I start seeing drama, I turn it off. I don't want to get involved and sucked in. All the people that I'm talking about right now don't involve me. They're like, if anything, they're like, yo, did you hear about what this happened? I'm like, nah. And that's it. That's it. Everyone knows I don't want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, I'm just saying like what needs to be said. It's the chat, it's the comments, it's the fake mods, it's the retaliation videos, it's the emotional reactions, it's all of this silly shit, right? That caused all these problems. I stayed out of the silly shit. I'm home. I got nothing, no problems here. I don't have a stack of paperwork. I don't have fucking people chasing after me. I don't have none of it. And like, I invited you guys to come to New Jersey. My shit's been doxxed for almost 6 months now, since my second week in Hagerstown when they originally tried to ruin my reputation. So I'm not doing drama anymore. I did that one drama video by the campfire when we had Telescope and Red and me and Jen and everybody, and Squirrel was sleeping. We did the one drama campfire video. Why? Because let's just open it up. Everybody wanted to talk about it. We got it out in the air. That's it. That's all we do about it. One video. So this is, I guess, a test video, but I can't believe it's live right now. It's not supposed to be live unless something went right on my end. But thanks, YouTube, for, I guess, giving me back my First Amendment right to free press and freedom of speech. But that's what I got to say about that. I don't know, guys. I don't see all the chats. I don't know what's going on right now, to be honest with you.
84 people.
We got 84 people, and I didn't even want to do this. It's a YouTube miracle, guys. A YouTube miracle. Oh, wait. It must be because I'm a Fed, right? I'm a fucking Fed. Yeah, that's me. Look at me, guys. I'm the last fucking person they'd make a Fed. If you guys really truly looked into my record, like I had felonies. I have like a bunch of felonies. Why would they pick me to be a Fed? I brought my kid around the convoy and around dangerous people. Like, not anymore. Literally have no right to say anything because we're not talking about you. Bam, shut down. And then come back in another alt account and say something, and then you expose yourself. Why do you pop in with the drama crops in? Defend ourselves. You know what? But that's the thing. No one should have to defend themselves online. No one. All you really have to do is just put the truth out. Truth. Like, if you're going online, right? I can't be naive. If I go online and we're doing videos, I can't expect that I'm going to actually have any fucking privacy from there on out. Like, I got mad about it, but then I had to come to this realization that if you're going to put your life out there on live, an IRL stream or live stream an event or whatever, there is a huge possibility that someone's going to come up on your live and be like, hey, Jay, what's going on? And then your real name's out there. Oh, my God. No one ever thought that was going to happen. That's what I'm saying. D. Dunphy. See, I don't know if you guys know this, right? But I used to get bullied when I was in grade school. Not in like the upper grades, but like in grade school. So I've been called every name in the book. People have said everything you can say about my mother and about my wife and about my girl and my kid. And you know what it means? It means that they hate their life so much that they're looking at yours and just trying to find the one thing that pisses them off the most that you got. So if I have a cute girlfriend, they're going to be like, hey, man, your girl, yeah, you know, why can't she do better? She should leave you. You know what? She could any day of the fucking week. But there's a reason why she stays, assholes. There's a reason why she stays. It's right here. This guy. It's me. So the same reason I'm with her. I love her to death. She loves me to death. You guys aren't going to come in between that. You know what I'm saying? You don't have the strength. You can't. You can't do it. You can't tear us down. You tried. 6 months you tried. But you still can't tear us down. Not one of your videos matters. If you guys did have any questions, give you opportunity all the time to answer them. I have no problem answering the truth. Uh, oh, Freedom Ninja, Mexican Mafia is coming after you. That's cool. Just talk to the squirrels. They got their car tagged by some gang, and they got backup from some Spanish gang. So I'm sure they could just talk it out. Yeah, I don't think it's cool to get bullied, and I stand up for people that get bullied now. So yeah, Dixie Outlaw Mama. I don't know why. See, it's not about free speech in the chats. It's about what I consider acceptable because it's my chat or it's AP's chat or it's whoever's chat. So if you're getting blocked in a room, it's probably because we said don't mention this shit right now because we don't want to talk about it. I am allowed to not talk about whatever I don't want to talk about. I'm free to talk about whatever I want to talk about. So if you guys ask a question, I don't feel like answering it. I don't even have to read it in the chat out loud. If I don't read it out loud, it doesn't exist because not everybody reads the chat. So there could be 5,000 people watching this video. Not everybody watches it on their cell phone or their tablet. They put it on their TV. So they don't know there's a chat. So sometimes I'm just talking and people are like, who the fuck is he talking to? All you have to do is say hi. It's your name. It's probably the name. It's just, if you come in with some crazy name like Hitler's lost brother or some shit, it's gonna cause some red flags. And now, of course, the mods are gonna watch you. The person's gonna watch your chat to see what comes out next. Now, if something's stupid, bam, you get blocked. That's how you get blocked. If you're going against the grain in somebody's room, in the chat, you're allowed to express whatever fucking thing you want to express. If you're going against the grain, right? Like against the current, against what everybody else is saying, you're trying to cause an issue. If not, you'd have your own platform where you're saying those things and all the people in my room would be in your room watching. So if they like what you have to say, you'd have your own video and your own platform. If you don't have that, you have no right to go into somebody else's room and somebody else's platform and create a problem. Are you going to walk into a church, right? And there's a whole bunch of people having mass, and you're going to walk in the middle of the church, start yelling and screaming about whatever you want? That's basically what you're doing. I have a nice, peaceful chat. You come in the room and start screaming and yelling and bullying people and saying, oh, we got AP in the room. What's up, AP? I'll read that one sec. Yeah, if you start coming in the room and start doing shit like that, you're trying to cause an issue. So now if you want to talk about Oreo, go to fucking Oreo's chat and talk to Oreo about it. Go talk to his believers, the people that give a fuck, because none of us care. I'm sure none of us give a shit what that guy is doing. And if you do, it's only to watch the drama. And that's okay, man. That's society today. Everyone wants to see the drama. That's why my videos are going down, because I don't put drama. I don't want to put drama. From day one at Hagerstown, I avoided putting drama up. Why? It's just not what I do. That's why I didn't want to go to DC and do what I did. But I ended up doing it anyway. And I kind of regret it. But at the same time, we got something good. No, Kato, that's the thing, though. You can't ban them all. So, I mean, that's the thing, is you're going to have to deal with it at some point. I mean, if you don't want to deal with it, there's always a block button for people in the chat that don't want to deal with somebody's negativity and they're calling them out all the time. Just block them. So now if you block them, you can't see their chat. They don't exist in your world. Who cares what they say to other people? I can't control what anybody says to anybody else. So, yeah, fuck it, bucket. That's what I'm going to say. Right, Freedom Ninja. That's absolutely. Bullying is not free speech. That's it. See, now people think they can run up to cops and be like, go fuck yourself. You're a piece of shit. Go fuck yourself, you asshole motherfucker. I mean, that's free speech. Does the cop have to like it? No. He could be like, no, I don't like that. Can he retaliate against it? No, he's not supposed to be retaliating against it. He's having an emotional reaction, and he's going to use his power and abuse it to arrest somebody on some bullshit because they refuse to cooperate or impeded an investigation or blah, 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 blah. Whatever. They'll find a reason. But don't be the asshole who runs up to a cop and says, go fuck yourself, pig. You're asking for trouble. You're asking for problems. Mona, listen, we talked on Facebook, bud. I mean, number one, Missouri's way too far away for me to go. I'm in the middle of moving. I have zero money to invest in anything to do with YouTube. I don't make thousands of dollars in donations at all. At all. We're not even making hundreds of dollars in donations, okay? So that would require like 3 grand for me to come out to Missouri. All right, I'd have to have gas money, enough money to make an emergency repair on my truck because I'd have to bring my truck. There's a lot of things that I logistically cannot do right now. But I'll try to call you. All right. I'll try to call you later. I will. I'll try to give you a call. I know how frustrating it is. I got to go back in this chat, guys. Anarchy Princess says Dixie is anti-bully but pro-terrorism. Okay, I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I haven't followed this shit in so long that I don't know who is who changed their names, who has alt accounts. I unblocked a lot of people, so there's people in here that probably shouldn't be, that are just like playing along because I'm talking all hostile right now and I'm reading the chat. But as soon as I stop reading chat and I go do something, that's when they pop up. Let's see. What else we got? What's Facebook page? I don't have a Facebook page. Mona, I can't promote anything that X-Ray's involved in. Dixie is a 76er. She is alcohol mama. We've seen her IRL. Oh, this. So Dixie, I guess since it's in the chat, we'll just call it out there. I kind of don't do the drama thing, but we'll see how this goes. We're trying to figure things out with Mona here. I can't promote anything that 76ers were pretty much involved in. So if you got 76ers going there, X-Ray is not coming. Okay. Well, I'll give you a call now that new information emerged here. I'll give you a ring after I'm done with the live, Mona. We'll try to figure something out. I still, for me to promote that event and not show up, I mean, it's pretty, I don't know. Drivable, lunacy. I know. Cato, listen, it's inevitable. Like you said, you can't avoid it. There's gonna be a lot of people out there, and then you take people with bigger platforms. I'm not gonna mention any names, Chris, and you try to spin. You try to have people come on the show and talk on your live, but when you don't like what they say, you just get all of your little army in the chat to start all your little crap. You delete all the comments. This when people do this, right? They're scrolling through the chat and they're doing, this is deleting people. This is what that is. This is deleting people. So when you see people doing this, like Chris, when you do this, or you're doing it from, you can see them looking down and you can see they're doing this. All right, you're deleting stuff. So what you're doing is you're leaving people's negative stuff about the person that's talking on the chat. So it looks like only people are talking negative. It's a trick you do. I could do it too. I could delete everybody's chat. I don't give a shit about anybody's chat. Say whatever the hell you want. But if you're going to promote lies and you're going to promote misinformation and you're going to try to use your proof, which you never show, right? You just have, well, this person was there and they said this, and I'm going to say it like this, and I'm not going to lose my shit on my live, because if I don't lose my shit, then I look like I have more competence than you. Oh, what? What? You said something I don't like? Now I'm going to lose my shit. Because you know what? You don't have any right to say that. I do. We all know that guy, right? Yeah, we all know that guy. So, bacon grease, peekaboo. I don't know. That was random. I'll just do it too. Why not? Yeah, simps. I don't want simps. I don't want sympathy. I don't want anybody to feel bad for me. When we have a problem, me and Jen figure it out every time. And if I can't, I can rely on my family in here to help me out. I know that. So, uh, D Dunphy, yeah. I mean, ask Freedom Ninja. She knows all about that dojo life. I actually have some mixed martial arts background as well.
Josie Dolphin says,
Mona, I'm not the same person I was in Hagerstown, unfortunately. What happened was I got betrayed by a lot of people. A lot of people turned on me and then wanted to apologize later. So I'm not the same person I was in Hagerstown. I'm ready for a whole different kind of fight now. Do I think the trucker groups are connected? I could give two shits. It's not about the truckers. It's never been about the truckers. It was supposed to be supporting the truckers' right to be able to cross a border because of the V word, okay? That's what it was originally about. Getting the truckers back to work because they supply our country with the goods we need to survive. That's what it was first about. Then it turned into some fucking crazy stuff. Then the trucks all disappeared and it was just fucking people. That's what it ended up being. So why can't we just get the trucks, get the convoy, get the cars, get all of it out of the way, and just come out on the streets in your local towns and neighborhoods and make a big stance? Everybody on the same day, just flood the streets. Flood the streets. If you believe in a change and that the country is being destroyed, doesn't matter if you're a Democrat, Republican, black, white, Chinese, Indian, whatever the hell you want to be, when you're being classified as a fucking squid or a goddamn bullhorn or whatever you want to call yourself from now on, whatever you want to be, come together in the streets. Don't fight. Don't destroy everything. Just come out there. Show the numbers of people. You don't need to hold signs. You don't need to do nothing. Just come out in the street. Everybody come out at the same time. Everybody in every town on the same day. One national come out and support your country day, where we all just come out on the streets. Fuck it. Shoot some fireworks. Wave some flags. Do whatever you want. All right? But you don't need a truck. You don't need a car. You don't need a motorcycle. You don't need a fucking semi. You don't need none of it. Everybody just come out. Show the government that this many people are willing to come out in this little town to support their community. That's all you really need. You don't even need to go to D.C. because D.C. is a bunch of this right here. A bunch of jerk-offs. They do not give a shit about you. We proved it when we went down there. They don't give a fuck about any of us. They don't care about anything that goes down. You can beat trees up. You can run people over with scooters. You can threaten to kill people. And they're just like, you know what? Well, nothing happened. There's 48 cops out here. We should probably do something. Anybody even going to make an incident report? No? No incident report. Whose jurisdiction is this? No one cares? Let's fuck it. Everybody just go home. Hey, you guys don't fight or else we're going to have to make some fucking paperwork up. That's what we dealt with. They don't give a shit about your opinion. You can come in the tens of thousands and they'll call you a fucking terrorist. So don't do it. Come out in your towns. Demand change. Demand change. That's your Second Amendment right. You're allowed to form a well-organized militia. You don't have to be an armed militia. You can come out in just a force, a group of people together. Come out together. Your local store owners, your preachers, your teachers, your kids, everyone can come out. If there's nonviolence, then bring everyone out. Everybody counts. Everybody. So, listen, I haven't mentioned anything to do with that D Dunphy the whole entire time because I actually fucking don't even care anymore. I don't make enough off of YouTube, and not like I wanted to. I never started it to make money. Actually, I had to get convinced into getting monetized, and the only reason I asked for donations was to stay on the road because you guys wanted to keep us on the road. So I said a long time ago, if you want me out there, you got to pay for it. I can't pay for it if I can't work and go live stream at the same time. So it's one or the other. Now I'm back home and I'm working. And I love it. I fucking hate YouTube. I love you too, J-Dog. Thank you guys. I'm looking here a little Yeah, people, Freedom Ninja, they thought you were me at one point.
They thought that she was me too.
Yeah, everyone thought she was somebody else, but she's actually a real person. And she has a kick-ass house, and she has two cute little pigs and a pocket dog that like fits in your pocket. To where we went to the Chinese restaurant where it looked like a murder scene. Me and Freedom Ninja one day. We went to go get Chinese food, and she had the dog in the backpack, and people thought it was a stuffed animal. They're like, "Oh my god, it's real!" It was pretty funny. Uh, yeah, people don't want to work; they just want to live stream. I'd rather work. I don't want to live stream. Actually, if you guys want, one day I could just live stream work. I did it a couple times when I was in Hagerstown, but Scott's getting all weird again, babe. He wants to snoop on your stream. Get back there.
Don't have anything to stream right now.
There's nothing to really stream, guys. I mean, like, look, I could play First Responder too.
Frequency mode.
We can play First Responder
Scanning
and
beacon.
see. Oh wait,
Channel mode.
I gotta get on channel mode.
Scanning beacon.
Have me going with 12. Make me primary.
All right, so we could do First Responder stuff too. You know, and go chase down ambulances and go look for somebody that's getting hurt or somebody's house being destroyed by a fire. You know, we can go do that too, but I'd rather not show chaos. I'd rather show people, you know, helping homeless or something. Walk into the wall. I love you too, Mona. I never stopped. I just, you know, there's some things that that harden you as a person. So I have a little bit thicker wall up a little now. What happened to Taco Joe at the border? I guess he couldn't hack it, or they probably tried to lock him up. So I guess he left there. I don't know. He was driving around with somebody last night. He read 2 chats off of his thing in a row. One from Oreo where he was making fun of somebody or whatever he was doing. I don't know. There's some kind of little inside thing where somebody was being belittled. And then he got a $5 super chat that cost him his car. Thank you, a beautiful day. Listen, it's not that I've grown. Here's what happened. When you're in the middle of it, this is a thing that a lot of live streamers have talked about. When you're in the middle of all this, and the stress, and the problems, and the conspiracies, and all this shit piles up, and the chat gets to you, and you got to go in the middle of the night and delete all the comments that are like porn sites and people fucking putting you down. When you got to do all that constantly, and you get on a live and people are in your live chat and they're just telling you you're a piece of crap and this and that, it beats on anybody's brain, all right? It makes you go a little nuts. And then not really sleeping well because you're in a tent in like 30 degrees outside. Or, you know, everything... That's right. It was psychological warfare for Cato, and most of the time down in Hagerstown Racetrack, the original one, it was all panic and anxiety because I wasn't just live streaming. I was also working as like volunteer security. So at night, after I'd live stream, I'd stay up all night and wait for somebody to try to attack us because we had thousands of people there, and all we need is one person with one stupid intention. And bad things happen. That is exactly why I told on Brandon when I said to the cop, that guy's got a gun at the gate because he was carrying a concealed weapon, which you're not supposed to have in Maryland, carrying a concealed weapon outside the gates of a racetrack where there was a bunch of people and kids and old people sleeping. So there's no reason to have that gun outside the racetrack when you're causing a scene the way you're causing it. You had no good intentions whatsoever out of that incident. You can't convince me otherwise. The police agreed. And when I told the cop, hey, Brandon's got a gun, it's right there. And they said, how do you know? I said, because I seen it last night. And then they said, okay, someone else mentioned that as well. So I wasn't the first person to snitch him out. And I don't give a fuck what you feel about it, Scott. If you had a gun, I'd snitch you out, you fat fucking piece of shit. Because you shouldn't have one. You're a fucking mental case. So you shouldn't have one. That guy shouldn't have one. Boogaloo boy or not. I don't give a fuck what you call yourself, okay? You Hawaiian shirt, crazy little creep who got kicked out of fucking kindergarten and never got over it, all right? You should be in the back of the line. Don't be stepping up to the front if you got a pistol on you, idiot. So, no problem. I will definitely tell on you. If you're outside of somewhere where it's public and there's a lot of people, a big gathering, you're not going to be the fucking mass shooter. I'm not going to let you be the mass shooter. All right? I would have loved if you pulled the fucking thing out on me at the camp that night, too. I would have loved it, bro. Oh, it would have been great. And I seen you jump in the comment section and you're like, oh, I got out of that charge. I don't give a fuck what you got out of. Really don't care. Yeah, Billy. I know. Billy does it too. So eventually they'll get in trouble for that stuff. $5 is not worth your life. It was worth it for Joe because it's not just $5. If you guys look into their financial backgrounds, I hope they claim those on taxes because they have to. And I hope you save some money out of that because you're going to have to pay some taxes on this one. Oreo too. Let's see. The border did something to him. Chat, you guys are fun. It's a free app. What is this? I like when you went to the junkyard. I don't remember going there.
You.
That's cool. Might have been someone else. What's up, Convoy to Hell? Yeah, I'm still kicking, man. I don't know how. So just to get, if you guys are just getting here, just hit that like button. Why not? Because there's 92 people in the room and 19 likes. So I'll just get off if you guys don't like it. Pretty sure you guys are just here to see the drama. There's not too much of it. I'm just really surprised I'm on live. I woke up. I'm like, I'm going to put a post up about what Joe did. I put the post of the video of first responder getting into his accident last night since it disappeared off the internet. Go figure. When other people fuck up, they get rid of everything. So if I'm getting called out or anybody else gets called out, I'm getting rid of videos, which I really don't do. It's usually YouTube that gets rid of shit because of music or misinformation or whatever it is, like they did with my Trump stuff. And now all of a sudden, magically, I'm back. It's crazy. Just when you think you got rid of me. And I bet people were making videos going, oh, Jersey J got a strike and his channel's down. He can't make lives and respond anymore. I'm back, motherfucker.
Read Jerry's.
What happened?
Jerry just talked to you.
I want you and Jen to meet my fiance and family someday. Jerry, I'm down. I love going to meet people. We met people all over the place. We went to Tennessee. We went to the Waffle House, right?
Yeah, we met Karen.
Karen, and her sister and her brother-in-law,
And Tim and Cindy.
And we met, who else? We met
Brenda.
Freedom George, Brenda. Dude, there's so many people. John Dickerson, of course. There's so many people that, I mean, Freedom Ninja. Do you know how many people I actually know, like personally have met in the chat? It's crazy. And you guys are from all over the country. Some of you all over the world. Uncle Bill. Old Uncle Bill. I hope you're out there, man. I love you, man. I don't know. I think he had to change his name.
Oh, yeah?
I think he changed his name. Yeah, I think people were giving him shit.
Oh.
Hawaiian shirt, Fed. No, he's not a Fed. He has priors. Humble, IRL. I'm going to have to check you out, bro. I met you in Hagerstown. I'm going to be honest with you guys, okay? Because of sleep deprivation and fucking constantly going all the time, I forgot a lot of Hagerstown. Like, there's days I forgot. Like, literally, I was talking the other day. I'm like, yeah, the other day I was down in Hagerstown. I'm like, no, it wasn't. That was a while ago. It was months ago. Holy crap. I catch myself because I forget a lot of this shit. The glory days. The future of this country, Dunphy, is pretty, it's going to be epic. It's going to be an epic restart. That's what it's going to be. Rally that day, I wouldn't have met you in Polish. Oh, Jerry, yeah, so Polish Ags too, man. Shout out to Polish Ags, man. I never had a problem with that girl. I don't know. I'm hoping that she doesn't have any issues with me. No, right? You talked to her the other day?
I talked to him.
All right. Yeah, so I like I said, man, I don't have an issue with like 90% of the streamers out there. If the streamers have an issue with me, that's because they couldn't get along with me. I put a good vibe out. I'm like, hey, I'll be your best friend. Just don't fuck me over. You fuck me over, and it'll be the last thing you ever wanted to see in your life. And that's how it ends up. And then 76 found out. They fucked around and found out. Scott fucked around and found out. Oreo fucked around and found out. By the way, Josh, you're a punk bitch. I could still press those charges too about DC if you really want to go there, because I hear you're playing games. You're nothing but a puñeta. What else we got? The rally wouldn't have met you in Polish. Yeah, Freedom Ninja, I don't think it was a waste of time. We actually networked with thousands of people that have like-minded ideas, and we were able to go to our communities and start things ourselves and get involved with the community and school boards and politicians. And, you know, I think we all brought a lot back home to our own communities from that. And we figured out one major thing, how not to do it. How not to do it. If you're some upper echelon leader and you're living in a bus up here, right, while your little crap people that follow you are living in tents and trucks and shit down here, there's a problem. That's like people in the White House up here. 1% people who own everything, run all the corporations, run all the stuff. Right? And then the lower class down here, the people that make everything work for the higher end, the people that take your garbage and get you food and deliver your packages, they don't matter to the people up here. We got to change that balance. It's too fucking far between. B! Whoa! B! What up, B? Jersey Dolphins. You're absolutely right. I think the way he talks would get him in some serious, serious trouble. I'd love him to just take him for a ride and drop him off down in Patterson or East Orange. It'd be fun. And just tell everybody what he stands for. Do you want to go?
Yeah, I'll go.
Can you grab me a coffee too?
Yeah.
I guess I'll keep this live going.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Well, you should.
The White House is surrounded by tents. I know, and homeless. I'm doing good, B. We took a little vacation. I thought I was kicked off of YouTube. And allegedly, oh, I gotta get some stuff here. Where?
What are you gonna get?
Oh. I thought the gimbal was in the car, but hold on.
No, I was trying it on the table.
Yeah, get them. Hold on, guys. You're gonna stare at the fucking light for a minute. All right. Here we go. Oh, that's good. There we go. I got the gimbal. Okay. There. And whoop. Kinda. There. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. I don't have to hold this damn thing. What happened now? Oh, Jiminy Crickets. Do you want this? There's. Oh, I have $10. Do you want my $10? Do you need it? Okay.
Anything else?
I'm good now. Are you good?
Yeah.
That's good. Good to be good. So, Jesus Christ. Thank you, Jersey Dolphins. I appreciate that. That's not necessary, though, guys. I do appreciate that. We're figuring a lot of stuff out right now. So, we were going to actually go down to Florida, even though my live didn't work, and we weren't going to really live anything besides, like, kind of driving around. But, we were going to head to Florida because my friend has a construction company. Shout out to Angel. Love you, bro. So my friend has a construction company, and I know that he's overloaded already with remodels and stuff. And now with the flood damage, he's getting a lot of calls. So I was going to go down with all my tools and help him out. But that would literally require me to move like a U-Haul trailer full of shit down to his house to establish some kind of form of life. So, Freedom Ninja, you want a bagel? Oh, she's going to 7-Eleven. I don't think they got bagels over there. Yeah, customer service does suck, B. You know what the best part about this entire thing is? I battled customer service or the department at YouTube for like a week and a half. And then I had my lawyer call, my civil rights attorney, get in touch with the YouTube legal department. And here I am. I haven't talked to my lawyer. I literally just tried to go live randomly after I posted a video of Joe getting into his accident yesterday and absolutely caused the accident. There was no, if he did break, it was literally as his bumper was touching the truck and the Jeep in front of him. Shizzle. What's up, Shizzle? What's going on, man? So yeah, this is where we're at right now. Got a lot going on. There's my shopping bags, the recyclable ones. I hate them. I don't understand why ShopRite and all these places took something that was so simple, like a plastic bag, smashed about 40 of them together that used to be free, and now they charge you $5 for one. Which you always end up leaving home. Because after you bring the groceries in the house, how many people actually walk back out to their car and put the bags for the grocery store back in their car so they have them next time? And if you do, who remembers to bring them into the shopping place to put them in? Why can't you just fucking provide bags for us again? Why can't you make it easy? Whatever happened to the paper bags? Just use paper bags again. What's the difference, guys? If you're going to pass out all this plastic packaging for everything, if you're going to still have Ziploc bags and all this plastic packaging for all the new stuff that you buy, what's the difference if there's another plastic bag? Mona, I know. Unfortunately, like I said, logistically, can't do it. No money. So I can't get to Florida. And I'm not going to ask for money to go to Florida. Not going to do any of that. If I don't have steady work lined up for Florida, and by steady work, I mean with a contracting company that I could start off with, establish a place to live, all that. It'd only be temporary. Like I've lived in Florida multiple times like this, so. Yeah, people still have closets full of these bags, these plastic bags. Remember they had those little recycling spots for them too? Like, why can't we just go back to that? I don't understand. I'm so confused. Everything wants to change. Yeah, guys, hit Freedom Ninja's website up there. Let's see. Not sure. Oh, okay. Hold on. I got to, I need a charger. Now, this should screw everything up. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, I thought that would be an issue. That's good. Well, the charger's on now, so we'll see. I can't believe I'm live. This is crazy, right? Jerry, no, I'm not looking for all that. I don't want money to get down there. I'm not doing all that. I appreciate it, but nope. If I can't literally generate my own money to sustain myself down there, like I would love to get a truck and bring a bunch of gas and supplies and stuff down. Let's see. Yeah, I know. D Dunphy, trust me, I've been to a bunch of hurricane parties and a bunch of trailers in the middle of the woods back in the day when I was a kid in Florida, back in the swamps and shit. Crazy. Had to drive down these dirt roads with puddles like that were deep as a pond. Yeah, I seen the squirrels were in Florida. Yeah, Scott. Nobody knew that the Jeep was stopped in front of them till they smacked into it, and it's obvious he was reading chat, not paying attention. So, listen, man. I put the video back up since you wanted to take it down. I don't know why you take it down. Maybe because you lied to the police, but Anybody knows the police department that showed up, I'd like to contact them and give them the information to go to this video. Or if you guys know and like to tell them the lead to go to the previous video before I posted this one, it'd be great. Yeah, I don't know how. That's crazy. Jersey Dolphins, I do sump pumps. I do sump pumps. I'm just trying to figure out, got to get a lot of stuff together. I got to get a big project done before the end of the month. I don't know if they got hurt. All I saw was the screen go green. That was it. Jersey Dolphins. See, the thing is, yeah, I mean, gas money, everything's a little weird right now for us because I spent so much time playing around with YouTube and chasing stories down and stuff like that. And what's it called? I never got any really return out of it, you know? So it's not worth for me pursuing. I don't scam people like Oreo and everybody, so I don't get the money they do. I'm not going to tell you I need my air condition fixed and then buy a whole new car. I'm not going to tell you I need bail money and then buy a truck. So, yep, it's no longer available. Yep. Well, Shizzle, let the police department know if you know. What's it called? Let them know that I have the video up on my channel of right before the accident. It's like, I don't know, a couple seconds before. But you could see him clearly joking about somebody else on their, at their behalf. And with Oreo. And then he talks to another person, Denise or something, for her $5 super chat. And bam! No breaks, nothing. Didn't even see him. Completely, both of them, both people, Joe and whoever his sidekick is over in the car. Yeah, Jersey Dolphins. It's jerseyj2022@gmail.com. Just let me know. Let me know the deets. It won't take me very long, Maybe I can plan a cool video for the day or something. Oh, the piglets. Yeah, I miss those little guys. They were cool. Yeah, so if you guys haven't already, I see a couple people are actually checking out the video now. If you haven't seen it, it's in my video library. It's the last video I just posted before this live. Taco Joe, first responder, causes major accident, which it is. It's a 30, 40 mile an hour hit. He hit the Jeep at a dead stop. That's enough to cause whiplash in the other driver. It was his wife. I thought that was just a joke. How does she feel about all those massage parlors he went to? Like the ones he didn't tell her about. Like the ones in Hagerstown that he invited me to. Phone number for you. Yeah, absolutely. Shizzle, if you could email that to me. You don't have to put it in here. I'm not going to pull it Taco Joe and have everybody. Thank you, Jen. And have everybody flood police lines and shit. Don't do that. I will never say that. Unless a building's on fire or like someone's dying, don't ever flood anything like that. And don't ever, oh, cool. And don't ever call a suicide hotline like a bunch of fucking clowns. Don't ever do that. If you do that, you've lost all respect from me and probably from the rest of America. It's actually a suicide hotline, you idiots. What else we got? Joe should be hit with reckless and careless.
Yeah, you should.
And whatever the ticket is for playing with your phone while you're driving, for sure. obviously reading his texts on his phone or another device, if you want to get technical, Joe, because we know you got two. Yeah. Yeah, we all know about that already. We don't need to talk about, Joe and the tugs. That's my favorite part. Thank you, Jer. I appreciate that. Yeah, because I'd love to let the police know that he lied. Hey, Joe. Listen, man. Karma's a bitch, dude. Don't stick up for a bunch of pedophile supporters. Don't promote their group and you make money off of it and don't do shit to help anybody else. You know the group's bad. Hey, man. You stuck up for them. You made your bed. This is what's called sleeping in it now. Yeah, Susan. Yeah. I mean, Steve Oley did a huge video about it. Everyone did a video about it. I mean, what idiot says to flood a suicide hotline number? I didn't really talk about that too much, but I don't know who this fool was that was on the microphone, but this proves that not everyone has public speaking capabilities, okay? Not everyone does. Some people just shouldn't have the microphone at all. Yeah, sleeping that shit with dirty sheets, he says. How's Jen doing? She's doing. Let's see. Rona, I can care less about Berkeley County. Really could give two fucks. Fuck Berkeley County and West Virginia. Nothing good there. I went there to take out the trash, so my job was done. Chased him back there. And then everybody else took him out. I have no problem. And I could care less about any kind of piece of paper. How's that piece of paper gonna stop me from doing anything? If I want to go somewhere, I'm gonna go there. If you're there and you got a problem with me, handle it like a man. Don't be a punk, That's all I'm saying. I don't fuck with papers. I could have put papers on people. For what? Fuck's a piece of paper gonna do? I'm from New Jersey, where that piece of paper don't mean shit. You could have 10 restraining orders on people. You could put 10 charges on people. And the police, they don't give a fuck anymore. They're waiting for you to hurt me or me to hurt you. That way they can lock both of you up. That's what they're waiting for. Then both the problems go away. I won't give them the satisfaction. And by the way, there's a statute of limitations on things like that. So keep that in mind. And West Virginia has to give it to me. Keep that in mind. So know your law, bitches. Scott, you should have knew better, Mr. Lawyer, right? You should have actually sought legal advice for what you were doing. Some of us did. Got to know what's legal. Oh, that was Justin. Yeah, fuck Justin, whoever he is. Yeah, I don't need to call the cops from where I'm from. We don't call the cops out here. If you have a problem, you come outside, you talk about your problem. Like somebody is beeping their horn at, 3 a.m. The proper response in New Jersey is to go outside with a baseball bat, tell them, if you beep your fucking horn one more time, I'm going to break your goddamn windshield out. Guess what? They don't beep their horn anymore. Problem solved. Everybody goes home. 3 o'clock in the morning, I go back to bed. Everything's fine. That's New Jersey. And wherever they're from, West Virginia or whatever, fucking Ohio, backwoods fucking hillbilly town that you're from, what you guys do is you go, oh man, get off here, get out of here, man. I'm going to call the cops. I'm going to call the cops. I'm going to call the cops. Call the fucking cops, dude. The cops told me to stay away from the West Virginia side of where they were at in Bunker Hill. I said, no problem. I stayed away. Good luck making things stick with that. It's on tape, too. You guys can watch Freedom Squirrel's stream for that one. That's when we were on the Virginia side, and West Virginia and Virginia police both showed up. We defended it, and we had them go off. Prosecutor had nothing after that. So I could barely. Yeah, Freedom Squirrel's got the nunchucks all the time, and she's got a bow staff and shit. I seen them in the garage. That's fucking. Yeah, I want to try that. Looks pretty fun. Are you making food?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Thanks. Oh boy. I see we have a fun little character in here. She gets like 3 views on our videos. Unless she's bringing up a bunch of drama. We'll see. What do you got today? Just here for the fun. Hoboken Justice. Hey man, listen. I'm just saying, we're built different out here, man. You guys can play around all you want. But they're scared of New Jerseyans having guns. So that's why our gun laws are so strict, because they know you cut me off in traffic, not me personally, but you cut somebody off in traffic and they can pack. There'd be bodies everywhere around here. That's why we're not allowed to have guns. You're allowed to have them in your safe, unloaded, with the bullets in another safe in another state or some shit. Oak Ridge has the best bagel shop. I'm trying to think.
Bagel, sausage, and egg bagel.
Which bagel shop are you talking about in Oak Ridge?
Never.
Are you talking about on 23? That bagel place that was on 23? With the orange awning? Trying to think of the name of it.
Jenna, where's my poppy seed bagel, sausage, and egg bagel? They have a sausage and egg bagel?
Yeah. I used to live near Oak Ridge. Yeah, we lived in West Milford. I've lived all over the place. There was a guy I used to buy weed from in Oak Ridge. He used to sell it right out the Dunkin' Donuts drive-thru window. Shout out to my boy Jice.
I don't know what bagel shop that is either.
I'm not sure.
There's a lot.
Have a good day, Jer. Thanks for coming by, man. Yeah, so I don't know why we're still live. I didn't really want to do a live, but I figured, we're on. Why not? Hey, Florence Scott. Georgia girl's in the house. You snuck in here. I didn't see you there.
Hey, Virginia.
I know, dude. Imagine somebody brings their gun out. You're just like, bam. Their gun's all like,
Is anybody else
God.
rained by them?
Anybody raining by you? D. Dunphy, they sell crack cocaine and heroin from the ice cream trucks in Patterson. And I think the cops just let them do it. Because, I mean, I went down to work down there a lot, and I saw the same shit happening all the time. It's raining in Hagerstown. Of course it is. Fucking Hagerstown has the worst weather I've ever been through in my life.
Yeah, of course.
You'd be looking for more lives. Well, now that I know I could do a live, I mean, I don't really have too much going on now.
Hopefully we'll hear some more.
Let's see. What kind of soup is Jen cooking? No soup for you.
I'm not cooking soup.
No soup. It's a no soup.
Cooking eggs and bacon.
But I didn't get the bread. See, nobody really knows the whole skit. I remember the whole skit.
What?
George, he gets mad because
Oh,
the
yeah.
soup Nazi didn't give him bread.
Yeah. And then he gets no soup. He gets
Right.
nothing soup.
And yeah, he takes the bread. And he's like, no bread. Bread, $2. It's like, what? He goes, bread, $3.
Yeah, but Jerry tells him, don't say anything. Just go. Go.
No soup for you. Come back 1 year.
Go. And he just couldn't let it go.
Jerry's like, just go.
Because then he ruined it for all of them.
right? Raining in PA. Man, that sucks.
Yeah, it's raining everywhere, it looks like.
Missouri farm sign says, "Is there life after death? Trespass here and find out." That's from Mona. I love it, Mona. Yeah, Missouri, that's the show me state. That's like, I like that state. I went to basic in Leonard Wood, and then I hung out in Jackson City and somewhere else a couple times. I drove some cars out there for a shady car dealer back in the day. He's still a shady car dealer. I don't know how he's still not in federal prison. Oh, by the old A&P on Berkshire Valley. All right, I know what you're talking about. I don't think the A&P is definitely gone. It's like an abandoned building now.
I know, is he talking about the one
It's
that...
across from the bar, the Milton Inn. It's across from the Milton Inn. I know what you're talking about. They redid that bar. It's beautiful now. I did a couple of, actually there's if you know the area, they have this road, Princess Court. I did a huge mansion. I worked on this huge mansion over on Princess Court.
I don't think
Over in
there's a bagel
Northbridge.
place there anymore. And if there is, I don't remember it.
Florence Scott, nice haircut. Yeah, I shaved my head last night. I'm getting ready.
Okay.
I'm getting ready. Jen's gonna shave her head like G.I. Jane tomorrow.
No, I'm not. Absolutely not.
I'm gonna get her with the buzzers while she's
Not
sleeping.
happening.
Alright.
Never happening.
Oh man. Acme didn't take that old A&P over. I don't know. I gotta go back and look. It's been like a couple years since I've been over there, but I remember driving through. The A&P was like closed down and abandoned, or maybe it was a bank next door.
The bagel place was still there when we were helping them move from Vernon, because we went to the bagel place over there.
Yeah.
Me and Linda did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what's...
In Oak Ridge?
Yeah, in Berkshire Valley.
Why the hell would you guys go all the way over there?
I don't remember going. Or maybe I'm thinking of somewhere else.
Yeah, because
Oh, you know
that's.
what? I'm thinking of Vernon. Never mind. No, I don't know for sure.
Yeah, you're thinking about the A&P in Vernon.
I confused
Um,
myself.
It's all good. I'm confused too.
There is a bank there though, because my father used to work at that bank. So
Clean cut always wins. Yeah, see, and you got to carry a razor with your gas mask, so that way I can shave this scruff off when I put my M40 gas mask on, because it won't seal correctly to my face. Any firefighter, military, police, you guys know that those masks, those protective masks, your SCBAs, anything like that, any respirator, it doesn't seal properly to your face when you have facial hair. That's why you see the military shave their face, because they have to always constantly be ready to throw that mask on and don that mask. So I'm going to end up shaving my whole entire face eventually. Fairy Tale Forest. You know what's funny is now it's a storage unit, right?
yep.
Yeah, it's a storage unit. Fairy Tale Forest. It was little baby Jay. Oh man. I don't know. I look a little younger like this, but that's not what I was intending.
Well, I don't know. Is that the one they remade one over? It was either the Land of Make Believe or Fairy Tale Forest.
It was Fairy Tale Forest they redid into a storage unit. That's in Oak Ridge.
No, they redid one of them into restaurants. That's what I'm saying. Like it's like an adult place to go in different restaurants and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, I saw it on Facebook.
Oh. Well, Land of Make Believe is up like on the PA border, I think, babe.
That might be the one.
That's the one we took Joey to, remember?
Yeah, but I think now it's restaurants.
Well, a long time ago we took Joey there.
I went there when I was a kid.
Mona, what did she say? I missed that one. Whose town? Our town. That's the mentality we need to start having, guys. If you're really pissed off and you really want to do something and you're tired of it, I say just don't. There's no organizer. Everyone has a voice, right? Everyone's supposed to have a voice. All right, so there's no one in lead. As long as everyone understands going into it that no one's the lead, no one's in charge, we're all in charge. We move as one. We do everything as one. We all agree and move as one. If you don't agree, you go in a different fucking group over there with the other idiots who don't agree. If it doesn't make sense to the masses, then don't move as a mass. You know what I'm saying? But come out of your house. You know? I mean, there's no way to massively organize it without having someone organize it. Right? But I mean, if you're going to start something, make a national day, a global day, on this day, at this time, all around the entire world. You come out of your houses and you stand in the street in solidarity, right? And you stand with the people that voted for Trump, that voted for Biden, that voted for fucking Mickey Mouse. Who cares? You stand next to each other and you show the government there's more of you than there are of them. We have to put their government back in check. Start making them do their fucking jobs. How come every time I hear in Congress or Senate or in SCOTUS or any of that, everybody being asked questions, Fauci, all these FBI people, everyone being asked questions by legitimate questions. Where are these people involved? Was Jeffrey Epstein killed? Was this happen? Everybody's like, I can't answer that. I don't have the information. I don't know. You've been working this case 2 years. You have no information on it. Everybody should be arrested for perjury. And then they should be picked. Their brains should be picked out in interrogation rooms like they do to the Afghans and stuff and the terrorists. Their brains should be picked for every little bit of knowledge that they know and they covered up. They should be tortured. The information should be tortured out of them because they know and they lied. And I'm saying that our government should be doing that to these people. The people that lied in our government, to our government, and to the American people. Those people should be publicly beaten and tortured until the information comes out of them. Well, I mean, you're not getting it willingly. We're not getting it politically. We're not getting it legally. We're not getting it any other way. I say bring out your dirty politicians and in the mass, in the mob, demand answers or repercussions. Because traitors in our country used to get shot and hung. Remember that? Now, who's a traitor? Anybody who turns against their country, right? I'm all about freedom. Upholding the Constitution. Took an oath when I was 17 years old. I do everything I can every day to try to help people out. I'm not going to stop now just because someone else has a different opinion. God damn. Thank you, babe.
Sorry, it's the same thing yesterday.
You guys are missing out. I got an awesome girl. See that? She lets me do my live, makes me breakfast, got me coffee. What do we got to do for Jen today? Do you need something?
Huh?
You need something from me?
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah.
This is free?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys get to watch me eat breakfast. Remember when I used to eat breakfast? If you guys go back in my earlier videos, all the assholes who talk shit, like Oreo, all these other guys, Chris, all them, we sat and ate breakfast together. We ate meals together. We had good times together. Josh, I actually met your wife and your kid, and they were actually pretty nice people. I never had a problem with you back then. It was only until I said the opposite thing that you didn't like that you started attacking me. Game on, bitch. You know? But until then, I mean, Stan Saznick, me and Stan probably ate all the time. We'd catch each other before lives and stuff, hang out, have some food. He was a great guy. Hung out, smoked his pipe, didn't bother nobody. Everybody thought he was a Fed. I honestly don't care. I wasn't doing anything wrong. What? Anyway. I wasn't doing anything wrong to worry about, Feds, so. I can give a fuck who's a Fed. Really couldn't care. And if they try to set you up, they're going to find a way to set you up anyway. So there's no fight in it. So when it comes down to the fight, let the fucking fight be on, right? Until then, why worry about it? Mm. Awesome. I know. What time is it? Oh shit. That's actually brunch then. Thanks for the brunch.
Brunch.
Where's my? I need a mimosa, babe.
I don't have that.
Mimosa.
No mimosa, sorry. Can I have this? Are you done with it?
Yeah. Nope. Not exploiting free labor. She actually just did this on her own. I know she's a great woman. I do. I'm very lucky. And we fight like every other couple. We go nuts. We go a little over the edge because we're from New Jersey. And that's kind of tolerated here. But other than that, you know, there's very rare events where we're super mad. Your daughter loves those mimosas. What did I say? Make a great couple. Thank you, Christine. You guys have been following us forever. You've seen the ups and downs. It's not always a good time. Sometimes it sucks. A lot of stress, you know, with this convoy. Test our relationship, for sure. Test our friendships. Maybe I did something good yesterday. I think I know what I did.
Man, would you stop it? Oh, God. Unbelievable.
Jersey attitude is what is a league in itself. It kind of is, man. I mean, the New York, New Jersey, Philly attitude.
Who's cute when she's mad?
Who?
Wait a minute.
Who, Jen? Jen's cute when she's mad? I don't know.
Oh, because she remembers when I came up all pissed off that I fell in the mud puddle.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I was super pissed off.
Poor Jen. We're at what, Lebanon
Yeah.
Speedway? We're at Lebanon Speedway.
No, Buffalo.
Buffalo?
Yeah.
I thought that was Lebanon.
No, Buffalo.
That's where Giuliani was, right?
Freedom Ninja was there.
A different one. I don't know. We've been to so many damn events, I forget.
Buffalo.
I literally have to go back in my live streams. I'm like, holy shit, we went to Greensburg? So,
Ask Freedom Ninja.
Jen leaves me. I'm going to walk around. Jen's like, I'm not doing this walk around right now. I'm too tired. So, there was these very subtle wet spot puddles, okay? Where the mower was here, okay? And the grass went like this, okay? So the grass was still as tall as the rest of the grass. The mower just went over this hole and like little gully spot. So Jen found the hole, right? Boom! Fucking covered in mud. I didn't see any of this. She found Freedom Ninja. And who else? Brigetta?
Uh-huh.
She found the girls,
And she helped me wash
and they took care of Jen. They saw what happened. I didn't see what happened. That was YouTube gold. But
I'm not using
I was never Oh man. Mona, that's a good way to look.
Alright, Freedom Ninja says you're right. It was Lebanon Speedway right outside Buffalo.
Thank you.
Yeah, you were right.
Whatever. I didn't say anything.
I can see you on the face.
Oh. Let's see. Jim, I'm glad too, man. I'm glad we hung out. I try to make like special stuff for you guys too. Like if I see cool cars, I try to get them on tape and stuff. I know how you dig cars, car guy, bikes and stuff. We're cute sometimes. Hey, you guys heard Sonny Barger died? If you know who that is. No? He's like the leader.
Coolio guy.
Who?
Coolio.
Okay.
The rapper Coolio.
I was trying to joke with you, and I totally just blew food out of my mouth.
It's alright.
And it happens. But Sonny Barger was like the leader of the Hells Angels, like the founder.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. They had a huge event for him. And there wasn't one fist thrown, not one bad thing happened, not one broken thing.
No, because of respect. Right?
I'm talking about the Hells Angels, and Kim Yo comes in. She's like, I'm getting ready for church. I love you, Kim.
Have fun at church, Kim.
Yeah, say a prayer for us.
Yeah.
We need miracles. Mona, yeah, he was definitely a legend.
I apologize. I didn't know who it was.
No, that's cool. I only know because one time when I went to jail, the story's always good when it starts out like that, right? One time when I went in, I think it was on like a couple $100 warrant. I had to be in jail for like a week or something. Unpaid fine or some shit. So I'm in there, and these three guys from Missouri kidnapped a guy from Newton, New Jersey, then brought him back towards Missouri. And the guy got away. He escaped. But the reason that these guys said they did it, Doug Stanglin, I think he's still in jail. Doug Stanglin, or he might have, oh no, I think he might have died. I'm not sure. I heard he had a heart attack or something. Anyway, it was really sick. I don't know. Just wasn't all there. Doug was a nice guy, just not all there when I met him. But allegedly, they kidnapped this the wrong guy, and they said they did it for the Hells Angels, right? Well, the Hells Angels are like, bro, we had nothing to do with that shit. Nope. Not claiming it at all. And they kept on at. And this guy, one of the guys that was in the jail with us, his last name was Barger. And he kept saying that he was Sonny Barger's son. Well, he got beat to almost within an inch of his life when he got to prison for that claim. And I'm pretty sure the other guy that was involved, there was three of them, or four of them. The one snitched on the other three. The other three stayed in jail, got prosecuted. But, huge, crazy thing. Mm-hmm. The hell? Oh. Mona's a good woman. Well, man, it's been real. It's been fun, but I don't know. It hasn't been real fun. I don't know what to talk about. I got to watch what I say on lives because I'm not trying to get more strikes. I don't know how this is still working. This is crazy. You saw the thing, right?
What the?
That said I had the strikes.
Yeah.
That was really good, babe. Thank you. Hold on. Be right back. What is this noise?
It's a fan.
It's gotta go. Oh. I'm back. So I cracked my phone. I don't know if you guys haven't been around in a while. Let's see if that makes it any worse. Nope, I'm still ugly. So I cracked my phone. I got mad. It was my birthday a couple days ago. A week ago?
Yeah.
some shit like that. So it was my birthday. I'm like on the phone. My son calls me to wish me a happy birthday. And I'm on the phone. I'm like 10 seconds in, the call drops. I can see it's still a call, but I can't hear or see anything. Nothing. I'm like, man, what a pain in the ass. Having a crap day already. Then he calls back, talking again. I'm like, boom, drops the call again. I'm just like, fuck it. Bam! Through the phone. Fucking piece of shit phone. So as the phone's on the ground, now cracked. Screen's all busted up and shit. All spider cracks everywhere. I can hear him now. On the floor. Dad! I'm like, oh, now it works. Great. Meanwhile, I'm flipping out. Oh, this motherfucking phone. Oh, sorry, here. Hey, Dad, I can, it works. I'm like, damn it. So now I pick the phone up. It's all busted up. Talking to him for like 2 more seconds. Call dropped again. I'm like, done. So that's it. So now we have a busted ass phone. So my phone is broke to shit. Can't believe it's doing it live. I'm probably going to get a bill from my civil rights attorney for some paperwork he filled out or something. Because I can't believe this worked. I'm supposedly on strike 3 because the first strike they gave me for the last Trump rally I went to. Like the first one, the first Trump rally I went to in the rain. I got a misinformation strike for that. And then after I got the misinformation strike for that, I'm like, whoa, I got to watch. No, I didn't. I got a warning for that. Laura, the girl's story I put up about her C-word experience, right? That's the one that got me my strike for medical misinformation. YouTube wasn't playing. They're like, we are not putting anybody's story about what happened to them on YouTube. Not at all. It doesn't matter what happened. If it was negative, we're not telling anybody about it. And look for it. Look for negative reactions on YouTube. You're going to find nothing because they get rid of all of it. You have to code your words, and if you don't code the words right and you don't do it right, they'll yank it off YouTube. So you can't say the real words. So if you don't say the real words, they don't exist in real people's heads. So if I say the C word, it's not saying the word that one. If I say the whole word, then YouTube will pull it for medical misinformation. My other 2 strikes were just from this Donald Trump rally where I did not say anything. I was reporting what other people were saying. As you guys saw with MTG and all these other people, I was reporting that day. I was just fucking running around, doing little interviews, things like that. Barely giving any kind of opinion on anything. That's what I was doing at that Trump rally to try to save my ass from any kind of misinformation thing. So I was reporting, right? So I apparently reported somebody saying something about the voter fraud thing. I didn't agree, disagree. I didn't say nothing about it. Bam, they hit me with a strike. Well, apparently the video that backed it up continued talking about it. Bam, hit me with a strike on that. So they gave me a 2 and 3 on my strikes. Notified me that December 18th, I would be able to go live again. And that I had a 90-day suspension, which was not 90 days ago. And it's definitely not December 18th. Actually, do any of these phones work over here?
She wants to know what it means when you get 3 strikes.
When you get 3 strikes, your channel's like effed. You gotta like wait like almost 3 months. All right, so I'm going to try to use this extra crappy broken phone, either that one or this one or whatever. We have a bunch of these throwaway phones, so that way you guys think we're all here and there and everywhere. It's a fun game we play, especially when we're camping. All right, I have the right combination here. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. Hold on 1 sec. All right, sorry about that. So here, ready? Can you read this? Hold on. All right, so here, ready? 1 of 3 community guideline strikes. Warning, May 13th, Donald Trump rally live. Pending, hold on, misinformation. You guys see it? Appeal rejected. They rejected my appeal when I told them that I was calling my fucking lawyer. And they think I was a bluff. Hold on. I'm going to show you guys how YouTube operates because they're sneaky and they're little bitches. And we're going to go to Rumble, so I'm getting all my shit moved over there now. Hold on, here. Ready? What does that say? Oh. What does this say right here? Hold on, I got to get rid of this chat. Get rid of this chat. None. Okay. So, I'm not looking at chat right now. Look, here's the next one. So here's one right here. May 13th. Right? September 19th. Expires December 18th. Right? Donald Trump's entrance. Save America rally. 9/3/22. So I was able to get static footage because I couldn't go live. Okay? So hold on. My gimbal keeps playing fucking games today. Alright. Look what happened. Actions. Right? Appeal rejected. Misinformation. I didn't say shit. And who decides that it's misinformation? Who decides that? What committee? What real fact checkers are out there who are deciding that it's misinformation? Because number one, the investigation into the voter thing isn't even over with yet. So anybody that says anything is a fucking opinion. It's an opinion. Everyone has opinions. The news channels are allowed to have opinions and spin their narrative. So why can't we all talk about what we believe? So you guys saw, right? I was taking off. Hold on till there's actually more to that. I'll post a little thing later on how YouTube is supposed to be giving me a strike, and now they're magically not after my lawyer talked to their legal department about censorship and violating my First Amendment rights, because they don't do anything unless you actually threaten them with legal things and litigate. So I might have to pay to do that one. I don't know if that's going to be a freebie. That could have been a piece of paperwork or a phone call. Who knows? But I literally... His entrance is a song. So it wasn't just his entrance, Freedom Ninja. It was him coming in through the gate, right? Through the little tunnel, coming up on the stage and addressing everybody for the first 30 minutes. I got 30 minutes and so odd seconds of footage of that static footage because my phone was filled and I didn't bring a new memory card like an idiot because I thought I'd be yelling live, but in that concrete box they call a fucking arena, there's no service. They switched the Wi-Fi off like that so you can't stream. Anybody who did stream had like 5G phones and up, and I just couldn't mess with that service because I can't afford it. So my phone's like 4G max. So yeah, I'm not supposed to be on live. Nope, not supposed to be. They told me, nope, not happening until December 18th. I'll do it again. Hold on. Here, ready? Right here. See? I know it's not misinformation. It's because I was promoting the Trump rally. But here's my fucking beef with the Trump rallies, okay? Number one, if you don't like the media so much, give them a small little spot. Don't give them a giant stage to record 2 seconds of your speech and spin it. Why don't you give the live streamers that stage? Since social media spreads your word faster, why wouldn't you give us the platform to do that? If they had 10,000 videos up of your speech instead of 6 news channels posting the same shit, if you had 10,000 people on their social media live streaming your event, that's put in more eyes than the media actually does themselves. So why wouldn't you want that front and center? Why wouldn't you want to make sure there is 5G service through that whole entire event the entire time? Why wouldn't you do that? If you're relying on us to spread the word, then why wouldn't you make it easier? How come it is that I can't take, hold on, I'm going to take this. I can take my gimbal into an event. Okay? I can take my gimbal into an event, but I can't use it. And like, keep in mind, Secret Service goes, what is this? Some kind of selfie stick? Yes, sir, it is. It's fucking what it is. And it comes in pieces. There's like a little tripod part and there's a, gimbal part. Okay, go in. Now, it has a strict sign. Remember at the Trump rallies, there's a big billboard, and the billboard states everything that you're not allowed to bring in the Trump rally, which is 99% of the shit that you bring in the line to stand in the Trump rally. Flags, banners, signs, umbrellas, chairs, knives, guns, weapons of any kind, anything that could look or use as a weapon. So they let me in with my tripod. Now, the people in the media tent who earlier said that the people that with the list weren't there, they let me go in anyway. I almost went through the media area anyway, but I didn't because I had Jen and the squirrels with me and everybody. No, the squirrels weren't there. It was Donna and, right? Yeah, it was Donna and Rob. So I had Donna and Rob with me, so I didn't go through the media spot where I could have went through it first. I was supposed to meet up with somebody about the list. By the time I got in and talked to somebody, it was the main coordinator for the media for the entire event. And he's like, I don't have access to the list. And to be honest with you, we don't usually let social media or live streamers get media passes. So if you are saying that you have a media pass from a Trump rally and you're a live streamer, you either have really, really good connections, which there are people that do, or you're a liar and you got a bracelet that gets you down by the media area, but you can't go on the stage where the media is. And there's a difference. You can't get back in the areas to where the media gets to. You can't get the shots you want from the front row because you can't get to that area. So there's a lot of BS involved with that. And the Trump rallies make it extremely hard for you to get any footage. So basically, I don't understand going to them anymore. If I can't get footage for you guys and they take it down off YouTube anyway, oh well. So what we're going to do is today I'm going to work on, number one, getting everything off my phone, all my saved shit, because there's no room on my card. It's like, I think it's, what is it? There's a lot of gigs. I don't know, but it's all filled up. Oh boy. What do we got here? Al Munson. Only one warning. Somebody had to warn you twice already. I'm just going to warn you one time. If you have an opinion about that, go into somebody's chat that's talking about that. I'm not talking about that. Just a warning.
Who? I don't see them.
I know. Yeah, I know. I see you, Ninja.
How come I don't see them?
It got hit before you got to it. I'm just saying it out loud. Just like, listen, be careful what you guys talk about, because you don't want anybody catching feelings and ending up on the wrong end of the list, you know? It happens. So, what do you guys want to talk about, man? There's ain't shit going on. See, like, stuff like that, right? That's one. And then next time I just boot you. So we don't even say your names in here. That's how irrelevant we make you. Not only do you not have a voice in anybody else's chat, you'll lose your voice here too. Wow, that was the worst throw ever in the world. You got a lighter? Yeah, you do. Dave, what are we going to do today now that we're live?
Well, it's raining, so we're not going nothing.
It's a crappy day, I know.
Tomorrow's supposed to be nice.
Let's see. Indonesia, a soccer game with over 100 people killed. How did they die? ADIS. I mean, soccer games get pretty fucking intense. I don't know if you guys watch soccer around the world, not just in America, but soccer games around the world are absolutely like battle scenes. They're crazy. Stampede. Yep.
There's something the other for tomorrow, but I don't. Is there anything they want to see specifically?
I don't know. You got to imagine too, like a stampede. Oh, Jim. Guys, did you see? Did we show them any of the video of the transpan?
No, I didn't put it up. I'll put it in.
Jim, oh my God, man, this transpan was like falling apart in my hands taking it out. So let's talk about that. You guys want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. The truck. Woo! Man, this truck. It actually runs great now. Right, Jen?
Yeah.
So, interior's cleaned up, all replaced. All the seats got covers and all this stuff's new and all that. Cleaned out really good. Dried up really good. I used some damp rid. Got rid of the moisture that was inside. Now, the truck bed, I had asphalt and like driveway sealer and stuff splattered all in the inside of it. It was used as a work truck at one point. And it was all like caked in the trail bed, in the tailgate bed. The truck bed. It was like in the grooves, you know, like the little lumps that are inside. So I had to scrape it all out. So I waited till a hot day and it was kind of loosened up. And I took a scraper and a shovel and I took it all out. Got most of it out. But I put a tarp down anyway, just to try to keep the residual oil and shit from getting on my stuff. So then I got a new transpan because, no, it doesn't have a Hemi. It has a 4.7 in it. And it's actually the good 4.7, 2012. So it's run like a raped ape. It's sick. But anyway, the transpan. So I'm moving it spot to spot, right, around my development here. Because if you have a car sitting too long in one spot and it's leaking, it really looks like it's leaking. So I try to move it around because I noticed a little spot. So I'm like, shit. Now it's like puddles. I'm like, oh, God. So there's like, I don't know, a bunch of fluid on the ground. So we had to throw kitty litter all over the place and suck it up. Right? After we did that, I'm like, well, we really got to do something about this transpan because now when I start it and I go to put it in drive, it's like, I'm like, oh, God, it's not got no fluid in it anymore. So I ordered a transpan. Transpan came in. So while the transpan was out, I did the seal and I did the trans filter. So I did a new trans filter. I look on the magnet. Oh, man. The magnet was not looking good. It was pretty caked. So in about 6 months, hopefully I don't have to do it earlier than that. In about 6 months, I'm going to take another peek at that transpan and check out the magnet that I put back in there because it was not looking good. It was like probably a good thickness, like an eighth of an inch of stuff, like deposit that was on it. It was all very thin, but it was still not good. It could have been like trans sealer or something, like, you know, the additives that they put in shit. Could have been something like that, but so I put a new transpan in. That took me like a little while because a lot of things were rusty and I didn't want to mess anything up. So I took my time. I really cleaned the edge off, you know, where the new seal was going to meet up with the trans. So clutch material in there. Yeah, I know. It's like, I don't know. I got automatics, got torque converters, right? You're going to automatic, so. But yeah, I mean, it's got 190 something thousand miles. So it's going to obviously have some wear and tear. It does have a new replaced rear end, which is good. So I don't have to worry about the rear going. We're going to find out the four-wheel drive works before the winter, so that way we don't have to find out in the winter, because replacing anything in the snow and ice and cold and wet ground, because that's what I have to work on, that's miserable. So I hate doing shit like that. And things always break in the wintertime. I don't know if you noticed, but stuff always goes in the winter. But the truck's doing really good. I'm happy. Yeah. 94 World Cup was here in America. Yeah, I bet it was peaceful. They probably had like the National Guard standing outside of it, making sure it was peaceful. We take security and safety very serious in America. Other countries, they don't really. It's like secondary. They're like, yeah, you know what? Bring your AK. At the end of the game, we'll just shoot it off in the air. Here's. Yeah. So yeah, it looked like fine dust, like something like a brake pad dust almost. So I'm not particularly too worried about it. It's probably never been drained like that and replaced because the trans pan looked original.
Definitely.
Yeah, and the oil pan is next. It's not leaking like to the point where I got a puddle. I got like a couple drops under my car. So I'm gonna let the oil pan go for a minute. It is a pain in the ass to get to. I gotta take parts of the exhaust off, I think, or something, or possibly the front axles. But I'm not sure yet. So I work on the truck. I'm gonna work on the truck. Anything I can't do, the mechanic Frank that I go to, he's gonna help me out with. He's got a lift, things like that. But climate change, yeah, we'll still have a winter. Climate change, it's very tricky, guys. If you don't understand what's going on, uh, so if the Earth warms up, right, it picks up more moisture because it's going to evaporate more things as it goes off body of water. The temperature is going to make more moisture rise into the sky. So it's got to drop down somewhere. That's why our storms are getting more intense, and hurricanes are getting more intense, and tornado seasons are more intense. Now, as the water leaves these bodies of water, like oceans, lakes, things like that, you see a lot of things drying up. And as things dry up, it relieves. So, say this is a bunch of water, right? Bunch of water sitting in a hole. As the water is gone and there's no more water, there's no more pressure pushing down. Now, some of these lakes and things were developed on fault lines that are, that's why there's depressions because of the fault lines and things like that moving. That's why you have rivers and lakes and things like that open up. So, as the pressure's gone now from all that weight of the water pushing down on the earth, now things are able to rise and move and shift. So now you're having more earthquakes and volcanic eruptions and volcanic activity. You're looking at Yellowstone, and Yellowstone's moving big time. But no, I'm talking about everything in general. Everything. I mean, the weather affects the entire planet. It doesn't just affect the weather. It just affects everything. Crops, it'll affect
Animals.
what?
The animals.
Animals. Yeah, everybody, even us. Water is extremely vital to our survival. You can go 10 days, 7, without water, and then you die. If you go to any other place in the world, clean drinking water is not as accessible as it is in America. We're able to go to a store and buy a bottle of clean water. Some people don't have a store to go buy clean water. They live in the middle of like a dirt village that used to be a forest until people came and logged it. And they have to rely off lakes and streams that are drying up because instead of the cover of these trees to block out the sun from evaporating all the water, now you have just open pits where, lakes are being, dried up and things like that, and rivers dried up. And then you have these freak things where the earth's opening up and releasing water into the desert, stuff like that. Freak things, weird stuff, apocalyptic things, but we don't talk about conspiracies. 14-year-old car. Listen, if it runs and it works, why not keep it going? That's a nice truck.
Ours is 10, almost 11.
Yeah, and then we got the Civic. I mean,
That's, yeah.
the Civic just proves you could beat the shit out of a Honda, and as long as you do oil changes to take care of it a little bit, it just keeps going. Downtown South experienced water problem. See, we have a lot of flooding in New Jersey in the area that I'm over by. So somehow me and Jen always end up out in flooded spots. Okay. I don't know. TGTT, whatever the hell your name is. But some weird shit. It's like the second or third time I've seen that. Yeah, this chat, you gotta get me sometimes, man. You're funny as hell. Yeah. But you know what it is guys, if you're in a position to where you can help somebody, like if you're one of those dudes that got one of those giant lifted fucking super duty diesel trucks with a snorkel and like 45-inch super swampers on it and a 12-inch body lift and 36-inch suspension lift, and you're not driving around in floodwaters trying to save people, you got the wrong thing you're doing it for, dude. I watch these deuce and a halves, these old retired military vehicles, when there's flooding around this area, they drive around and get people off their cars and, try to save people that got flooded out. But seriously, like, I mean, I got this stock ass Dodge. If I can at some point put a body lift on it, I'd have to put a step so Jen can get in it. Like, I'd like to get the thing a little higher off the ground. It needs new suspension. So if we do, we're going to go with some ranchers or some, definitely like a little lift. Got to get it off the ground a little bit. I think so. Jen's like, no. Put some bags on it so we can just lower it down so Jen can get in, and then you go, right? Like Mark's car. Mark's truck is awesome. Mark's got a, what is he got? A little Chevy S10?
I don't know what that is.
What is that thing? I forgot. My boy Mark Daly, he was out to lunch with us the other day with Donna for my birthday and my kid and Jen. And I didn't realize it, but his truck's got airbags in it. So I'm like, you got bags in it? I'm like, you gotta get some bags. He's like, psh, psh, psh. My kid thought it was cool. Back in 2000s with Fast and Furious days, we did that shit in a lot of cars. Freedom Ninja. Yeah, trucks are nice, man. There's a sense of security, That crazy guy that Squirrels chased down that tried to drive us off the road, he actually fucked around and found out. His car bounced off the front of our truck like it didn't even exist. A Nissan pickup, 95. Got 155. That's not bad. Yeah, man, they go just to go shopping in those big rigs. See, like, no, like, I'm cool. Like, I'm all about off-road clubs, things like that. But I don't get the put in your giant lifted pickup truck on, like, 28s with, like, tires that thin. I don't understand that. I don't get it. In my mind, a pickup truck is used for work. Like, you work with it. I don't know. I don't buy cars to look pretty. Like, they have to have a functionality. We were running a construction company at one point out of that Honda Civic because my truck blew up, my van blew up, and then we lost our Jeep. Then we lost the GMC Jimmy, and then what else? And then the other Jeep Cherokee. So this truck is one of many, but we haven't used it for work yet.
The Jimmy wasn't my fault.
Nope, the Jimmy wasn't your fault. Jen got ran off the road by a state employee, state of New Jersey employee, who just admitted during his deposition that he was at fault. And then 3 individuals grabbed my completely injured fiance and pulled her out of the wreckage. So there's a lot of people in trouble. But I'm ready to do something today. What do you want to do?
I have no idea.
We gotta do laundry. Everybody want to do laundry?
I said we could do something tomorrow because it's supposed to be nice tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
To see if anyone has any ideas of what they'd like to see or
Yes, we're glad Jen's okay too.
where they would like us to go.
See, I'm like all about off-road, like mudding and trail ride and stuff like that. I've been doing that shit my whole life. Actually, my father's probably super pissed off at me about the way I used to drive my vehicles, because when I was in high school, I just got my license, right? 16, turning 17, got my license. My father's like, I'm going to give you this 87 Toyota 4Runner, okay, where the cap comes off the back. It looks like a pickup truck with a roll bar with an open cab. So, and there's a back seat that you could sit in. It's freaking nuts. It's like a convertible pickup truck. So I get this thing and I drive it. I'm good, right? I end up going to the military to basic. And that was in between my junior and senior year. So I come back from basic and my family has painted my Toyota 4Runner camouflage. Like like camo, like with paint. So I end up taking my camouflage truck to high school for my senior year. Driving up, boom, camo truck stands right out. Everybody's like, yo, what the fuck's up with the camo truck? I'm like, I don't know. You want to go for a ride? So every day after school, I'd go across the street from Vernon High School into the woods where there was a big off-road trail. Goes on forever. So I would take people for off-road rides after school and they'd give me gas money. So got stuck a few times. But I still have pictures of that 4Runner going off-road. And that's the first truck I almost flipped with my now who's a cop, my boy Zach. He was in the back seat of that pickup truck part, and it was a spare tire in the back. And we went down this hill, Maple Grange Road in Vernon, where it just comes down and does a sharp 90 to the left. And I'm coming down cruising. I don't know this turn's coming up. And all of a sudden, I see the turn. I'm like, oh, shit. I skid sideways, hit the embankment that was on the side of the road. The back tire, the spare tire that's floating around the trunk in the tailgate of the car here, comes up, boom, hits my boy Zach in the back of the head. Thank God he was seatbelted in. He put like fingerprint marks in the roof of my car. He was holding on so tight. Anyway, we almost rolled it. That was the last time Zach wanted to ride in the back of the truck. And yeah, thank God we didn't roll the truck, but it was fun. It's always a good time. You gotta do fun shit. I used to go quadding, dirt bike riding. We had trails right literally down the street from my house. I had a couple different dirt bikes over the years.
I like haunted houses.
Haunted house stuff. Doing teenager stuff. Yeah, man, that's what it was, you know? Kids being kids. I beat the shit out of that Toyota 4Runner to the point where we had to do a trans, and then we had to do a brake stands. Don't do brake stands in an automatic, and don't drop the clutch when you're revved up to like $9 grand because you'll throw your drive shaft out of a Ford Bronco too. I've destroyed so many vehicles to figure out that don't destroy vehicles. They're expensive, and all the cool stuff I could have did in life, I ended up paying for my vehicle to go so I can get back and forth to work. And I lived to a slave to the system. Clinton Road. What do you want to know about Clinton Road? I've spent months running around Clinton Road and the woods surrounding it. I have found nothing under the ordinary. I was one of the guys that used to put masks on, dress all in black, and shoot your cars with paintball guns. That was like 20 years ago. I would sit in the woods and boom, I would hit the back of your car with a paintball gun. You'd hear the thump and you'd stop and you'd look around. And we'd start making noises in the woods and putting flashlights on from different spots and like scaring the shit out of people. That was us 20 years ago. There used to be rumors of Nazis having KKK meetings in the woods. No. There was rumors of pygmy albinos or some shit and living in the woods, and trolls and leprechauns and fucking unicorns. Huh?
A ghost girl.
Ghost girl. They made a movie about it because there was so much drama about it. But that was mostly us messing with people. We messed with a lot of people. There was a bridge. And as you went over this little bridge, there was like a little, a culvert that goes underneath it. And we would sit in there and we'd throw firecrackers outside the culvert as you went over the bridge. So you'd hear like gunshots. It would sound like gunshots, But yeah, we would scare the shit out of people. I know. I was a horrible person. That's what I did. Heavy Dirty Soul. She's like, I went to go mod. You're still alive. Damn. I know. I didn't want to do this either. I don't know why I'm still alive.
Yeah, New Jersey. It was in Weird, New Jersey.
It was in Weird, New Jersey, yeah. Most of that stuff they're talking about from 20 years ago, the earlier stuff, I don't know. We went out there because we heard rumors of all these crazy things happening on Clinton Road. So we decided we had nothing better to do. We would find this like dirt road that you could take a trail down. Now it's got a gate across it. But you used to be able to take this dirt road and park in the back off the road behind like all the stuff, so no cars could see the reflection of your car in the woods. And that's when we used to mess around with people. Yeah, God kept me. God kept me alive during a lot. I'll tell you that. I should have been dead 100 times. Right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
100 times. I mean, like, I got so many stories of times that I should have been hurt, killed, a lot of different things going on. But I'm still here for a reason. After 6 months being with the convoy stuff, they still haven't accomplished their goal of getting rid of Jersey J. I'm still fucking here. I'm that itch. You just can't scratch enough. Ancient burial ground. See, now Jen's into the ghost thing. I'm skeptic. I'm a man of science. I gotta see evidence. Now, do I believe that there's other things out there that we can't explain? Yeah, because we're human and we don't understand everything. And there's stuff about like quantum physics and quantum mechanics that can be explaining things that happen abnormally in our environment. I think there's ways to explain it. We just haven't figured it out yet. But to call them ghosts, I don't know. Spirits, I don't know. I gotta see shit to believe it, you know? Now, if this rag just like, totally like flew across the room like that, I'd believe it. Oh my God, there's a ghost in here.
That we were on, that there was some,
No, I'm just kidding.
there was some definite negative energy.
On the mountain, on Murder Mountain, yeah, there was some weird energy up there, but I'm not really saying it's that. Heavy Dirty Soul wants to talk about ghost hunting. Indian burial ground. That's funny you said that. I had this Missouri trip. I took a trip to Missouri with my buddy Stan. And by the time we got there, since we didn't sleep and we were doing a lot of partying on the way up, we had sleep deprivation and hallucinated. I thought I saw an ancient burial site for Indians in the middle of a huge field in the middle of Missouri. And there was nothing there. And I'm going in like, hey, man, look at this shit. There's arrowheads, man. This is a fucking arrowhead. It's like a piece of rock or a stick. I'm like, hey, it's definitely something. And I'm digging through the stuff and all these bushes and stuff. And I'm like, man, I don't know, man. This is the coolest thing ever. Well, the next day, or the day after, because I think I slept for like 24 hours, I wake up and I had poison ivy all over my face because it wasn't an Indian burial site. It was just like this scrap of crap that the farmer threw off to the side in the woods. And I was digging through the fucking poison ivy and got poison ivy all over my face. Horrible. Horrible. Yeah, don't party on your way to Missouri. Don't drive straight all the way to Missouri and party the whole time because you'll suffer the consequences for that. For me, it was poison ivy and, I don't know, like a headache for like a week after. But yeah, I've been through a lot of stuff, guys, so. There was other elements to that trip that I'm not even going to incriminate myself on here. But there was other elements. Stan knows what I'm talking about. There was some crazy shit. Stan's mom. You're lucky we didn't go through with that. Anyway. What's up? What's next?
You're digging through a garbage pile.
Literally, it was like this like little spot. You know how like some fields have like this little spot in the middle of the field that's like trees and some grass and like bushes and shit. Like it's just there for no reason. Nobody fucking knows why there's still trees in the middle of this field. Well, anyway, it was one of those areas, and it was like somewhere where like the farmer would just like rake rocks and shit into, And I thought there were Indian axe heads and fucking arrow points. And I thought I found a burial site because I found a bunch of chicken bones or some shit laying on the ground. I'm like, oh God, look, I found some cool stuff, man. And my boy Stan's like, nah, man, you're just really strung out from the night before. I'm like, no, this is really Indian stuff. Look, I'm going to touch my face everywhere. And the next morning, my eyes were like swollen shut. I was like, couldn't see anything. I had freaking poison ivy everywhere. Don't get poison ivy on your eyes. It's horrible. That's how I know not to get poison ivy now. Now I'm poison ivy proof. It's one of my skills I unlocked. Oh, you were pregnant when you had that experience? Yeah, no, man. I do. Shadow War Child, that's nothing. Jen avoided me for like 12 years because of my life stories she heard about. And then she's like, yeah, he's calmed down a lot. Maybe we should talk to him again. Uh-oh. Ah. Heavy Dirty Soul, yeah. You know why I share stuff like that? Because, number one, I lived it. And I can't lie about it. I did stupid shit when I was younger. Number two, you know, you talk about it to try to explain how I've learned from it. And how I've learned from it is, if you're gonna party and you're gonna do bad shit, expect bad shit to happen to you. You know, you can't live a lifestyle like that forever and have good things. Look at Hunter Biden, right? I mean, all the partying he did caught up with him. I mean, when you're stupid enough to start measuring crack on film, you earned that one, buddy. Can't fix stupid. Just saying, no, man. I used to go to meetings over here in Jersey. Those are 12-step programs. I just, not my thing. I figured out I have a stronger will and a better reason to live than to get high. So, get high, drink, whatever. I just don't drink too much anymore. And when I do, I have fun. I'm around people I have fun with. I don't make it an everyday thing. It used to be an everyday thing. Ninja's got Karate Kids, bitch. Wah! What else we got in here? Yeah, I know, right? Hunter's laptop. Jesus. And how is he not in prison? If that was Trump's kid, the whole family would be locked up. They'd be like, oh, you guys all knew about it. You knew he had this problem, so we're going to lock everyone up. I mean, they raided a house, and it wasn't over a laptop like that. Imagine if it was. She's a first degree? Yes! That's awesome. Jets or Giants kickoff soon. Oh, God. Football? I don't do football, man. I'm like literally right down the street from Giants. Like I can spit from the top of that mountain where I showed you guys New York. It's like, I don't know, 10 minutes from here. I can spit on that stadium. It's that close. Nightmares coming true. Oof. That's not good. That's like premonitions. Premonitions, I have kind of stuff like that. Like I kind of see stuff happening, but I think it's more common sense. You know, money talks. You're right, Heavy Dirty Soul. And if they do try to normalize sex with children, I'm going to definitely be on the front row to stop that. I know they are trying currently, but I'm hoping that the rest of America wakes up and they're like, listen, no, push your weird shit on us. We don't want it. Bill Stadium, yeah. Yeah, I'm like literally down the street, and like, I mean, within an hour I can either get to Yankee Stadium. Within a half hour I can get to like MetLife. I think it used to be Giant Stadium, but they changed it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stadiums I can get to. There's Yogi Berra Stadium close to here. I don't know if you guys know who Yogi Berra, Dale Berra are. I have. No, they were, huh? No. It's like, I guess where they grew up playing or something. The Berras. My grandfather knew them personally, though. I got a picture of something autographed from them. France can bring the new laws in the U.S. I don't know. A lot's going on in the world. Are you guys paying attention to what's going on in the world? Like, China is making concentration camps to lock people up that refuse to get vaccinated or tested or anything like that. Russia's trying to pick people off the street to fight in an army that nobody wants to fight in because they're losing so bad. What else is going on? Japan just told Russia, don't fuck with us. We got nukes too. I don't know. There's Israel and Iran. The Gaza Strip. There's fighting going on all over the world right now. There's so much bigger things happening besides just little tiny shit. Like, everyone should be paying attention to everything right now, not just one little thing. Like, who cares about he said, she said shit? Like, what happens when, you know, your government tells you one day you all have to stay in the house, or we're going to lock you up. Oh, Nord Stream pipeline. Let's talk about that. Biden goes on the air and says, we will shut down Nord Stream. We will. And then the reporter's like, how are you going to do that? And he goes, we just will. And then explosions. Weird. We didn't have anything to do with that. Nothing. I mean, Biden's like the most self-incriminating retard I've ever met in my entire life. Yeah. Heavy Dirty Soul, that pedo thing. Listen, I'm really against it. Like I agree with Steve Oatley 100% when it comes to pedos. I don't mess with them. That's why when I was in jail and they were on our floor because they would, you know, get put into a cell and locked in their cell because they wouldn't come out. They're scared to come out. We would torture them all day. We'd kick their doors. We'd make them stay awake. We'd throw piss under their doors. We would mess with those fucking people when they would take showers. Like, some people would bust out of their cell and like go beat shit out of people in the showers. Like, there was a lot of hate for pedophiles in jail. They don't get any love. I think one of the best things that people could do is this, like, leave a cell door open for a pedophile and just let the inmates beat the shit out of him until he's dead. Like, let him feel every hit, you know? I don't think they deserve any second chances. Nope, you get caught with a kid, that's it. Dead pedophiles don't reoffend, right? I'm not saying kill them. I'm just saying that statement's true. Oh boy, what else? What other direction can we spin this live in today? Babe, we got a super chat before for coffee.
Oh, thank you.
Just so you know, Jersey Dolphins, I think.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so let me just make sure. Oh, I can't see it now. It's gone. Everything is gone. It's all disappeared. There it is. Chemical castration. I don't think that's enough. I don't think that's enough. I think that should be the first part. Maybe just lop it right off. Really? I didn't know that. A lot of people take that drug too. Strange. All right, before we get into any more crazy conspiracy theorists, let's just let's get back to our pointless talking. What do we got here?
Florence.
No, you're good, Heavy Duty Soul. I love you. Yeah, Florence Scott's in the room. I'm happy you guys are all here. This is weird. I was only testing out my live, and then boom. Billy Daniels wants to know if he could eat. Jen, do you want to give Billy permission to eat?
Go ahead, Billy. You can eat.
All right, Billy, you have the go ahead from Jersey Jen to go and eat. Fuck. All right, what are we doing here? Can't possibly be our Sunday sitting here and doing this. This is what we're doing today. What's on the menu? Whatever you guys can come up with. I don't know. I only get that privilege. Jen only cooks for me, and that must be because I got to do something later.
No, that is not.
I'm just kidding. She's good to me. Haven't seen that one, Shadow War Child. I'm not up to date on that part. Like I said, I've been moving stuff around trying to get things ready for this move.
You gotta move all your stuff on to your computer and stuff, so you have stuff to do.
I do have stuff to do. I don't want to do any of it. Happy wife, happy life. Yep, she's happy. Let's see. What happened with the Canadian shop teacher? Some weird stuff. Now you got to make me go investigate some other shit. Man, I got too much to do today. Not really. Heavy Dirty Soul's like, that's my fave. I'll be down. How many people are trolling my channel right now? How many of you guys good? Confusion. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know about this one. So there's other things I gotta do today. I don't know what I should be getting done. What should I get done, Jen? We gotta do laundry.
Yeah, but you also gotta do you gotta move your pictures and stuff.
Yeah, I take my stuff out of my phone and just hook it to the computer. Breakfast sandwiches. I'm only trolling Ninja. Oh my god. This is too funny, man. I'm having a ball. I can't believe I'm on live still. Hey, everybody's raising their hand. That's here. If you don't raise your hand, you're a creeper, she said. You gotta know I'm here. What's up, Bell Bottom Blues? People are doing it. It's so funny. Did you guys check out Freedom Ninja? Freedom Ninja, did you get on an interview with Doofus yesterday or this morning? I saw this crazy video, Nunchucks of Bruce Lee. I was like, man, that's Freedom Ninja's like her thing. Chuckers. Wow. All right. I really got to get back to like real life stuff because I wasn't really expecting to do a live. But if you guys do talk to Dom, or if you guys go to Dom's chat at some point, let him know he left his shirt. I got that. Look, it's Dom's shirt. That's his shirt. So if he's missing it and wondering where it is, I got it. Oh, you guys are so funny. Andrew's going back in the corner. That's it. A few days ago? Alright, that's cool. Yeah, man, I haven't gotten to check too much out. I heard he wants me to go on the show, but listen, I don't get into all the drama and the BS, so I'm really not, there wouldn't be too much for me to talk about. Whatever I'm talking about here, I would talk about, I guess, but there's way more huge things going on in the world right now to have your attention on instead of the silly back and forth and drama shit that's going on with these people from the convoy or whatever they want to call it now. Follow people that are helping others, you know? Give attention to them. $1,000. Oh, man. You guys are funny in there. I look depressed. What are you talking? I probably look tired as shit because I haven't been sleeping. My back and neck have been killing me from working on the truck and shit, but I don't think I look depressed. I've been actually pretty upbeat this entire live for the last 3 hours. Andrew Murray. Uh-oh. Ninja. Here we go. Unless we are having fun. Yeah, we're all having fun. Not a chance in France. Oh, man. Yeah, there's definitely bigger stuff. That whole thing is over with anyway. What?
And Frankie Bobby's cut trees.
Oh boy. Yeah, man, I don't know what the hell is going on anymore with everything. So what we're gonna do is probably cut the live because I got to get to like real life stuff. You know. Do I? What? All right. So, Billy Daniels. Sorry, hold on. I put the wrong one. I'm just gonna throw you in a timeout. I don't know what kind of fucking weird you're being, but it's definitely up there on the scale. Let's see. Not in France. I love it, right? Ninja's got some fun shit.
Yeah.
You're a creep, right, dude? Like, what the fuck? Just weird shit, man. Like that gets you a little, that'll get you noticed in a negative way for sure in my chat, and we'll handle it accordingly. I'm quick with that button. I don't give a shit, really. You want to go to the laundry with us? I like my gummies. You guys are fun. I like watching the chat. The chat is so much more entertaining sometimes than the actual people that are streaming. Like right now, I know I got no content. I'm just watching you guys watch me.
Laundry live.
Jersey Jen Laundry Live. That's actually Jersey J Laundry Live. Jen's not allowed to pick the stuff up. It's too heavy, and I don't feel like risking her getting hurt more. I like hanging out with you guys. Well, it's Sunday, and I know from experience that if we keep this camera on long enough, something will happen. But I want to make sure everyone knows to go see my previous video where Taco Joe, aka First Responder, aka the LARPer, where he is not paying attention. He's reading the chat on his phone that's mounted to his dash. He's making fun of somebody with Oreo, and then he gets a super chat, which he has to acknowledge, or else his donos will go down. Upon reading his super chat, bam! Bam! Smashed the little black bean or whatever the fuck he was driving. And the idiot in the passenger side didn't even notice either. Neither of them were paying attention. Completely ignorant to the fact that someone was driving a vehicle at 40 miles an hour down the road. Don't pay attention to that. And then delete the video and lie to the police. Bam! Cheese it. Joe, you can't lie, dude. When you do things on live, remember, everyone's watching. And some of us that you talk shit about and that you put down and you try to get people to turn against, you piss the wrong people off, and now we just wait for you to fuck up. Just like you tried to wait for us to fuck up and you didn't get me on anything for sure. But now we just wait for you to fuck up. So I'll be right there every time you try to delete a video of you screwing up. I'll be right there to record it.
Frankie Bobby has a question for you.
Uh-oh. Mm. Frankie Bobby's cut trees. A utility line is going to be underground. I'm assuming underground gas line. So they're going to have to dig a trench. They're going to be running heavy equipment. It's going to be a bunch of guys standing around in a circle. Probably a cop closing the road off so nobody goes down it. Yeah, so it's going to be a little noisy. I mean, if you can temporarily move your office to like a back room on the opposite side, you know. I don't know though. It's going to be a little noisy though. Unfortunately, putting in gas lines requires heavy equipment. And then you got to remember, after they install it, they're going to have it lined up with the inspector to come out and inspect it. So if you think it's going to be like a 2-day job, it turns into like 2 weeks.
And the construction
Small
crews are
apartment.
pretty noisy with that.
Oh, God. Hashtag don't send super chats to grifters while driving. Thomas, yeah, I know. No, actually, most of the chat and the people that didn't like him called him Taco Joe. That's how it started. And then he embraced it because by embracing that name, he then took the power away from the trolls to control that. That's why Jerky J works so well. I don't give a shit. Let him call me Jerky J. I've been called a lot worse. All right, well, Billy Daniels. Now you have the option to watch from the back of the room. Put the dunce cap on, sit in the corner, and have fun all by your damn self. I have 0 fucks left in my give a fuck bag here. We got, look. No more fucks to give. Sorry. And you know what's funny is he said that, and then my view count went up again. Idiot. And I don't really care. Like I said, I don't know if I really said it today. I don't care about YouTube. That's why I wasn't too upset when they took the live down. I was like, I can get a break now. That's great. But yeah. So I'm sure Taco Joe's going to spin it to where it wasn't his fault. And he tried, and the guy broke out of nowhere. He just slammed on the brakes in front of him. That's why he hit him at 40 miles an hour, and there was no skid marks. An accident investigator can prove that Taco Joe didn't even know that car was stopping in front of him. Anybody watching the video I just put up will see the same exact thing. Fuck with my gummies, man. Enough with my gummies. Gotta be Harbro, though. That's Star Mix today. Hashtag shameless plug for Harbro. I know.
He did not.
He said they stopped abruptly.
He did not. You could see the freaking brake light.
Hold on. Can I do this? Let's see. Where is YouTube on this phone? There it is. Now let's go to Jersey J on YouTube. Oh, that's it right there. Oh, look at that. We got the live. Hold on.
We're in Dutch County, but he yanks.
All right, so he reads a text from Oreo, which is apparently slamming somebody. You know, not slamming somebody, but pretty much defamation, or, you know, just trying to make fun of somebody at somebody else's expense, try to get a laugh, because Oreo is very good at that. That's his, like, main thing, is try to get a laugh off of somebody else's expense. So, here we go. You guys ready? You got nothing to worry about, Jim. You're not a liar. We're going to watch it right now. You ready? Hold on. I'm going to unplug this stupid thing real quick so I can do this. Okay, here we go. Watch the Jeep in front.
County, but he eats your bread pudding. What? Darlene, thanks so much for that super chat.
Brakes. And boom. You guys want to see it again? Hold on.
Darlene, thanks so much for that super chat.
Oh, what was that?
What?
Hold on. Ready?
Oreo in Dutch County, but
Ready?
he eats
Brake lights.
your bread pudding. What?
Right, guys, obviously braking, slowing down.
Darlene, thanks so much for that
Brakes.
super chat.
And let's just hit the back of him. Bam. Hold on, ready? Look. Bam. He might have locked him up 2 seconds, like a millisecond before, right? Here.
Well, you can see his.
But look, he's so concentrating on the chat.
Oreo
Listen.
in Dutch County, but he eats your bread pudding. What?
See, he had to stop and look at the screen more carefully to read it over again. Listen. Listen.
Oreo in Dutch County, but he eats your bread pudding. What? Darlene, thanks so much for that super chat.
Look at. Nobody even noticed it was happening. Look, you know his girl's got her face buried in her phone reading the chat. Why is he reading the chat then? Boom.
You can see the guy's brain like that.
He eats your bread pudding. What? Darlene, thanks so much for that super chat.
Darlene, thank you so much for that super chat. As we hit a $30,000 lawsuit.
Darlene, thanks so much.
Thank you so much for that $5 super chat, Darlene. Look at that. He might have locked him up like a millisecond before he hit the car.
Darlene, thanks so much for that super chat.
Thank you so much. Boom. How'd the back end of that Jeep taste?
Darlene, thanks so much for that super chat.
Hold on. Darlene.
Oreo in Dutch County, but he eats your bread pudding. What? Darlene, thanks so much for that super chat.
Dude, didn't even try to slow down. Never tried to slow down. Once he accelerated through that light,
But
he never got off the gas.
your bread pudding. What?
And we're going to keep showing his lying ass lying to the cops. Now there's 2 recorded videos on my channel of it. Boom! Boom!
What?
What? Boom! That's what?
Thanks so much for that super chat.
Joe, you lied. Look, you lied. That motherfucker was stopped dead in the road, dude. Look, he went.
Oreo in Dutch County, but he eats your bread pudding. What? Darlene, thanks so much for that super chat.
Brakes. Dude, he was dead stopped. Dead stopped. What do you mean he slammed on his brakes out of nowhere, bro?
Oreo in Dutch County, but he eats your bread pudding. What?
What?
Darlene, thanks so much for that super chat.
What? Thank you, Darlene, for this super expensive accident.
Jersey Dolphin.
Oh, man, I hope it was worth that $5, Joe. I hope it was worth that $5 donation. That's it, bro. I don't know, Joe. I don't know, Joe. What do we got here? Oh, look at that. I got, what was this? Yeah, so when you're a live streamer and you make enemies and you treat people like shit, you got to really watch your back, dude, because people record things and they will make sure that it stays on the internet forever. Trust me. I have things on the internet that will be there forever. I know firsthand. Thank you to all the trolls. And I don't have a problem with it. I fucked up. I own it. And now I got to live with it forever on the internet. Just like you do. So have fun lying to the cops. I'm sure somebody right now that helps me out a lot is probably working on the phone number to the police station where you got in that accident. So that way we can inform the police station that evidence exists that you tried to get rid of. So do you know there's another charge for trying to dispose of evidence? That's actually impeding a police investigation and interrupting. What's it called? What's the right term for that? I got to figure out the right term for that. But you're tampering with a police investigation. That's what it is. Especially since you're going to claim it on your insurance. And all the fools out there that believe you when you say it wasn't your fault, they're going to hit your donos up. Don't worry. Can-Am Patriot. That makes me a rat. What, showing the evidence of someone trying to get rid of their crime that they're lying about? Because lying about the accident is actually a crime. Did you know that? I know in New Jersey, you can get jail time for stuff like that. What did I lie about? What did I rat about? Because that's not a rat. I'm showing exactly what's happening. And if it makes me a rat, I don't give a fuck. Go fuck yourself. How about that, Can-Am? Oh, it's everybody's business. He's on a live trying to show Mr. Good, Mr. Doing the right thing, right? And got all you guys fooled. So go fuck yourself, Can-Am. How about that? That's what I think of you. Here, and just for you, we're going to show it again, just in case you missed it the first 20 times I put it up here. Can-Am, this is just specifically just for you now to watch. Here you go. This is how your favorite butt buddy Joe, the guy that you're sucking off, right?
What?
Yeah. Here, it's all of our business when you lie about stuff like that. Since everyone wants to pull our truth out and try to say we lied about stuff, here you go. Can-Am, go fuck yourself. Boom. See that? Hold on, Can-Am. Here we go again. Ready? Look. Look, this is how idiots are made. Bum, bum, bum. This is how scammers are made. Boom. How's that bread pudding? Boom. Look at that. Oh, look at him trying to stop. Oh, look at that. That guy broke out of nowhere. Uh-huh. Yeah, look at.
Darlene, thank you so much for that.
Hey, Darlene, thank you for that $30,000 accident.
Super chat.
Thank you so much. No one's looking. Hey, there's a car stopped. Oops. Right? Oops.
So much for that.
Oh, here. Let's go back further, where he's just talking to the chat.
In Dutch County, but he eats your bread pudding. What?
Good, Can-Am. You watched it live, so that way you saw this exact thing too, where he's talking to the chat. No one's paying attention that there's a fucking Jeep stopped in front of them, and they smack the back of the Jeep. Look at that. So when he wants to play the simp card, oh, feel bad for me. It wasn't even my fault, guys. He never touched the brake. And if he did, it was the last millisecond he probably could have. Larry, nope, don't know if Joe's okay. Don't care. I know that what he said to the police was false. The Jeep didn't stop out of nowhere. It was on live on YouTube. I screen recorded it before he deleted it, because why would you delete evidence proving that you're right, Joe? Why would you delete the video if it proves that you were doing the right thing? That's because it shows this. It shows you boasting about getting that $5 super chat, not watching the road, and then hitting the back of a Jeep at about 35 miles per hour. To my estimate.
Your bread pudding?
I'm going to go with an estimate about 30, 35.
30, thank you so much for that super chat.
I'd say maybe closer to 30. But he's not slowing down at all. And then, boom! Because your stupid fucking ass wasn't paying attention and you were reading your phone, Joe. You were distracted while you were driving. You weren't doing the right thing. So all that ambulance chasing you did, look at you. You're the first fucking person on the scene now. You're the first responder, Joe. Congratulations, you finally earned your title. You're the first person on the scene. You're so fucking fast, you beat the ambulance. Look how quick you are, Joe. Good job, bud. Good job. He likes that bread pudding. Bread pudding. Got to eat that bread pudding. You know how Joe likes that food. $5 equals $35,000 lawsuit. Because you know that person in the Jeep's got whiplash right now. Boom! Had no idea their head was going to snap back like that out of nowhere. Oh, yeah. So, Joe, whatever county this is, guys, we'll go back. I got more of this video stored. So we'll go back in the video and we'll find out exactly what county that is if you guys can't. It's easy. You can use Google Street View, figure out the signs and things like that. Yep. Look. Oh, oops. Oops, there's a fucking car parked in the middle of the road. With his lights, brake lights on. Where'd that start? That started there. Right? Yeah. Oh, right there. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 seconds of brake lights completely stopped in the middle of the fucking road. How is that slamming on your brakes out of nowhere, Joe? You lying sack of shit. Caught you. Hey, Joe, I think you should take a 6-month break off of YouTube. 6 seconds. Boom. And then look, it just does this. Why? Because not only did he destroy his car, fucked his wife up, and fucked himself up in the process, but he broke his phone. So now the idiots are going to buy him a new car and a new phone and give the girl plastic surgery to fix her busted ass face. If it was or was not from the accident, who cares at this point? But look how fun. This is fun. This is what Joe gets to stream now. Woo! First responder media. Congratulations, Joe, for being the first on the scene. You were so fast in that one, you didn't even need the scanner. You actually got yourself to the accident scene before the ambulance. You're doing good, bud. Yeah, it is sad. Meanwhile, my car and truck falls apart. I'm trying to do actual good things around for the community and and everyone around. And I don't ask for a damn thing, and neither would anybody really try to help, except, I mean, Jim and Christine definitely helped. There was a few of you guys that actually helped, but I'm not getting new cars. I'm not getting new phones. My shit's cracked like crazy. Look, I got this spot down here now.
Oreo in Dutch County, but he eats your bread pudding. What?
Oh, ready? Here we go. And don't care about those brake lights. That $5 super chat meant everything. Boom. Now you see that. Now, if the cops want to, they can go back into the chats and into the videos, and they can get Joe on every time, because it's time stamped when he made the videos because they're live. You can go back and every time he recorded distracted driving, talking while reading the chat off of the phone. So now the cops can prove he's reading the chat off of the phone. It caused an accident, and he had priors to this. So he's done this multiple times. So when we drive, Jen drives the car. I read the chat to Jen. That's how it's supposed to work. If you have a passenger, what the fuck is your passenger doing? Are they helping you drive the car? Maybe they should be doing their job and helping read the chat. So do you guys like having fun with me? I hate when people lie. When people lie, that's when I'll come out and start saying some shit. Joe, retaliate to this. I got that awesome video of us sitting by the campfire that night. Buddy. I got no beef unless you start it. I just want to make sure that liars get called out. And if you attack my people like Jim and you try to say that he's a liar for stating what he saw, like what everybody else saw until you deleted the video because you were embarrassed and you couldn't keep your lie up with the police report if that video existed. But you know what? People showed me a lot of things during the convoy, like record everything that's bad. So if you do something bad, we're going to record it. Just like when we do something quote unquote bad, you guys try to record it. I know I watched my ass pretty good on this one, so I ain't got to worry about nothing. Got my damn gummies, though. They're all different, too. You got like the gummy rings, some gummy bears. You got the root beer ones. Oh, man, I'm bored. Gummy Tifa. That's funny. Yeah, you know, Joe, don't lie. Don't lie to people. The truth always comes out, bud. That's why I don't have to worry about anything. I'll tell you guys the truth. You know, I usually say, this is what's going on. This is how we fix it. Now, if you lie about shit, how do you fix anything? Because now you got to defend your lie. That's hard. You got to remember all that shit. If it's the truth, it's easy. It just comes right out. All right, I'm bored. Yeah, once you get caught being a piece of shit like that, just stop, dude. You know? Like that guy that lives in his van, the rape van, that has acid and tries to lure kids. It's all, Thomas, it's all soap operas. That's why I'm trying to get away from that crap. Roy, stop what? Stop what? Do you want a private showing of what he did? Or do you want to believe his lie? Do you want to believe his lie? Here, Roy. This one's for you then. Here, hold on. I'll help you out. So if you didn't see what happened, Roy, here's what happened, okay? Just in case you missed it.
Oreo in Dutch County, but he eats your bread pudding. What?
Well, Joe Baptist.
Darlene, thank you so much for that super chat.
Thank you so much.
Hey, Roy, go fuck yourself, okay? There you go, Roy. Stop your crap. Oh, guess what? It stopped. It stopped. Oh, you know how I stopped it? I have that power. I could stop it. So, anybody else who hasn't got the message, just so you know, First Responder Media has lied to the public, to you, to the people who support him. He lied. And he said it wasn't his fault, and the guy just slammed on his brakes out of nowhere. Yeah, somebody pass that shit this way. God. But yeah. First Responder, you don't know what we're talking about in the chat, don't you? Mr. Such a good guy. I know. There's so many elements to these people that the general population out here in the chat you guys don't know about. There's intimate moments that people shared because we used to all be cool. And remember, a lot of people opened up to Jersey J. So, what? Where is that? I don't even see that one. Damn. Freedom Ninja's on the shit right now. Boom, 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 boom.
Just stupid craps, people saying they're recording you.
Oh, good. Record the shit out of me. I love it. Make cool videos too. Make some cool videos of me. I'm showing you exactly what Joe did because Joe won't. So go fuck your feelings. How about that? Customs. Nah, it's all good. Heavy, dirty soul. Don't worry about it. I mean, honestly, man, people are using, mail to send people stuff all the time. I would never take that risk. I don't, there's a spot down the road if I really need it. Yeah, record it to the cops. Dude, just so you guys know that, like, there's 52 people in here or whatever. Like 40 of them are probably cops. And I could care less. I'm not doing anything wrong. So anybody who thinks I'm doing something wrong, go get educated. I always got your back, Jim. And just so you guys, if you missed it, did you miss it? Should we play it again? Because I do have it on my other videos in my my gallery there. And I'm going to leave it up until they take it down. I really don't care. Because honestly, I'm not even supposed to be on YouTube right now. So I don't know how the hell this worked, but I'm happy about it. They put me back on YouTube Live. Just can't get rid of me. Tafers. Yeah, first responder, Tifa.
You're buffering.
Oh, now we're buffering, huh? Buffering still?
Yep.
Buffering.
Not now.
Oh, we're good now? Okay. Smuggled onto your boobs. A little cross. So scary. Ah!
Now you're buffering again.
All right, guys. So here's the deal.
I can't hear you. You're buffering.
I'm buffering. All right. Well, I'm going to get going. Because, oh, you might be buffering, babe. I'm going to get going because apparently we're having internet issues. But, yeah, this has been fun. A great test. I can't believe I got 3.5 hours almost out of this. I didn't think I was going to be allowed on live, but apparently the system works. So cool. I'm happy. Are you happy?
Yes.
Look at that. We can go back to live.
Bye, Sandra.
So just when you thought you got rid of me,
Have a nice day.
I'm still here.
She's gone now.
Have a good one, guys. I love you, and we'll talk to you later. How'd you get your tent so house-like? It's because it's not a tent, you silly shit. It's a fucking house. Are you an idiot? Look, there's hallways and doors to bedrooms. There's a bunch of shit. And we're going to go from this place to another place with walls. Isn't that cool? Do you know why we stayed in a tent? Because it was cheaper than a hotel. And we got to stay by everybody else. I was able to be on the scene to cover the stuff that was going on at the convoy at the time. If I wanted to, I had enough money to take a hotel at one point. I was getting donations to get hotels, and I would give it back to the people and then give the hotel rooms up to other people, like other families who actually couldn't live in the parking lot like we could so comfortably. So if you want to know about my tent, look into my prepping history. I actually enjoy fucking tents. I enjoy it so much that we do it for fun still. Even after this whole thing, still do it for fun. Because camping for life, bitches.
Bye, Freedom Ninja. Love you too.
Peace out, Girl Scouts. Love you guys.